Greetings and well met, fellow intrepid adventurers of life. I am Tomekeeper Devon, lead RPG designer of Lindbender Studios and game master of the Deadliest Dungeon.
Dungeon!
Sponge in.
Surrounded by idiots.
Crunching. Well, that's hurtful.
Genius says.
Yes.
I've lost my glass.
As if to prove his point.
Tonight, machinations manifest in the mysterious maze as our mischievous marauders, amidst a morbid melee, mired by militant magic maulers menacing their movement, a mesmerizing medley of malignant miasma and mirthful mushrooms materialize. A moldy merchant of the mycelium market meets the motley miscreants manipulating materials for magical metamorphosis. More mystical mayhem materializes again as we maneuver through a metaphysical, multi-layered metropolis of macabre magnificence. Mercenaries, muster your mettle as momentum mounts and the melodrama magnifies.
Marvelous.
This is the Deadliest Dungeon. But before we go any further, of course, we have to thank our generous sponsors,
Oh, yes. Which I have many
such
of.
as Dispel Dice, the
Ooh.
creators of the dice, of course, that we use to shape the fate. I, of course, am wielding the Rennick series, befitting the current enemy of
And
this
you can
world.
get those right now.
And yes, you can get these now on Kickstarter for the
You can give all these sets.
Imaria Pillars of Power. The Dispel Dice, you can get 3 different sets.
Anyone got $600?
I know.
'Cause you can get all
the
6
Rennick,
sets
the Elder
across
Dice,
2 Kickstarters.
and the Chronomancy. And then if you want, you can also go over to the Evil Dead 2 board game Kickstarter and get the Necronomicon Blood and what's the third one? The
So Necronomicon Blood, and then the official Evil Dead 2.
right, the
dice.
skull. Yeah,
We're lousy with dice.
And it
over
does
there.
say in the case,
What's-
I will not eat the dice.
Yes, of course.
It's more of a guideline than an actual rule.
Also, they've got the Necronomicon tray over there, so you get the Necronomicon dice, and if you roll it in the tray, it's like you're casting a spell.
Speaking
I
of
think
which,
for legal reasons, it is an actual.
we also need to thank
Yes.
Foam Brain.
Bone Brain.
There's a premium dice tray,
Yay! Almost like that
Segway.
was the segue.
which you can also get on the
The Amarian one looks pretty good.
The Amarian Kickstarter with the Amaria logo and the 4 Pillars of Power in the corners, or the Evil Dead 2 one. And if you are a Lindvander badge holder, you can also look forward to a Lindvander
Yep.
logoed
Blue with the Linvander logo inside. Right
Which
now, we're
will,
just
will
trying to
be
figure out
coming
how
out.
to make it gold. Currently,
I like.
nice, yeah.
I like.
currently it's silver.
I like that I can do this. Put it as chest protection,
That's right.
and then whip it out later for gaming.
multi-purpose
There you go.
and practical. Of course, WizKids, with their Warlock tiles that they have generously provided to actually construct the Deadliest Dungeon in its full form, which you can see over here. Yes, right there. It's beautiful.
Oh, yes.
Magnificent, isn't it? Gale Force 9, the providers of indispensable character references, spell cards, and initiative trackers, which are no longer attainable. So we're kind of riding premium right here. Of course, Lindvander Studios, the architects of Amaria, the world where our adventures unfold, and of course the current runners of 2 Kickstarters now live of Evil Dead 2, the board game, and Imaria, the Pillars
Yeah.
of Power, as
And
well as
lots
Amaria
to
Knights,
show.
the module thing. Speaking of which, I guess since we're talking about Lindvander and the Kickstarters, do we want to show off
Some of the stuff?
Some of the stuff. We have some things here that
Yeah.
you can find.
So the first thing is you've already seen the dice. So I mean, these are the Chronomancy dice. You've seen the Rennick Steel dice. There's also the Elder Dragon dice. Honestly,
Those
I
are
don't
my
know which
favorite.
one. The Elder Dragon dice are pretty. They're pretty swanky. Although I've used the Chronomancy dice the most because they're so like. Well, everything I do is
The
Chronomancy.
Heart of Chronomancy has liquid cores, don't they?
So do the Elder
Elder
Dragon
Dragon
dice.
as well, yeah.
The Rennick
They're
ones
really
have
nice.
have the cracked core. So.
The E-double-D.
The book itself we don't have a sample of yet because we have lots to do on it still because people are buying so much art
Yeah.
that it's going to take a little while. In fact, there's so many character art pieces that have been purchased so far, and that with Valet is that we're going to be he's going to be drawing well into to February at this point. We've got this cool spell book, so I know some people have picked up the spell book. It is iron-bound, a handmade spell book by Noble Dwarf. Noble Dwarf does all of Alyssa Faden's maps. Alyssa Faden is a renowned cartographer who's done maps for almost all of the D&D worlds at this point. People were asking questions. It is a hardcover, hardbound book, felt or suede. It's a suede-covered book with this Imarian symbol in it. It has this Futhark, which actually says Imaria. So this is Imaria in Futhark. and then a different type of Futhark. And then on the inside, they're canvas pages.
It's very
So
nice.
they're not going to be ripping.
Swanky.
They're going to be waterproof. Everything's good. And the first 20 pages are all of the Amarian spells that have been created for the Amarian universe, most of which by Adam, a couple by me, and a couple by Devin. So these are the Amarian spells, and all of the artwork and stuff in here are pieces of art from various sections of our Amarian library that have come together to create what these spells are. And then the other 20 pages, and I'll come back to our spells in a second, are some of the more famous spells out there. For example, Featherfall. This is Featherfall. And there's runes in here that you can decipher that talk about feather falling. There's Chill Touch. Yeah, they're all in here. You can get involved however you'd like. Shield. Right? Makes perfect sense. And so in the Amarian spells, I translated from Futhark to Futhark from an Estonian phrase, which was then translated from an English phrase, which is an incantation of what the spell's meaning.
Double translation.
So if you know the English translation for it, it's got some sort of like English, incantation to sort of say what the spell's about. But then if you say it in Estonian, especially if you say it broken, like the broken English accent, it sounds like you're casting a spell.
And you can get around that thing that's been annoying me with Evil Dead 2, where every person who last spoke Latin goes first, and whenever I incite a spell, I speak in Latin. So
Pretty
I
much,
always
right?
have to go first.
Now you got to speak Estonian. So there's that, and then of course there is, and just so we can get into the game soon, there is this lovely cloth map, which is brand new. I just got this delivered a day and a half ago. So
Oh,
it
beautiful.
is a cloth
Gosh.
map. Everybody who gets physical copies of the book, I think it's from the 2 copies forward,
Yeah, I
gets
think
this
so.
for free. So I think we're just going to withhold ours from Red. No, I'm kidding, Red. No, Red.
It
I'm just
smells
kidding,
like,
Red. You get one too, Red. In fact, you probably get 2. You gave me inspiration?
It smells like Lynn
You get
Vander.
2 of these maps, Red. Oh, does it smell like Lynn Vander?
Yeah.
No, it was in my backpack.
Well, there you
What
go.
does Lynn Vander smell like?
This.
No one will ever know.
No one will ever know. Well, you'll know when you get it soon enough. So yeah, so this is the cloth map. Everybody gets one. I will say this map is inspired by Slylock from the Mysterious Remnants on our DDO stream, Dungeons and Dragons Online stream. He was telling us that he wanted to back the campaign. He went in all heavy as well. I think he did the all-in pledge, and he was saying, I just want it all, and all I love to do with the settings that I buy into is I just want to put a map on the wall so I can look at it whenever I'm thinking about the world. And then I was like, you know what? Maybe I'll get a cloth map made for you. And then I was like, maybe I'll get a cloth map made for everybody. So Slylock, you suck. That means I love you. Slylock sucks. And so this map is for him and for everyone else. So there we go. There's a cloth map. At the risk of sounding like land crafters, we don't want to take too long to talk about our sponsors and get into the game. Pass it back to you.
Oh, you can't do that. Oh, okay. You can't blindside me like that. All right. Right. Well, let's prepare ourselves and yourselves, for the deadliest dungeon awaits, and our heroes are ready to embrace fate's promise, and you can help them. If you are watching at home on your computer, you can hover your mouse cursor over the video. You'll see the little stickers icon on the far right there. You can select which of the characters, just pick me, you would like to give inspiration to, and you can help them survive. As we are leading into Jowdrad's,
I can't believe it.
what this will be your 5th death?
Red gave Keymaster inspiration.
I think he's supposed to be at 4.
I can't believe it.
Are you not?
I've died 3 times. Remember,
But
I,
when it was-
I got double.
Yeah.
That's what it was. Okay.
So it is
Right.
my 4th death.
This will
but
be
it's
your
effectively.
yes,
It's going to
we're
be like my
leading up
5th.
to Jowdrad's 4th death. But that
Lay it
is
on me.
how you can assist. Big Red is very, very familiar with the process. I'm sure he can also explain it to anyone. Don't be confused.
Yeah, Red and B can explain it.
Of course, we always appreciate it, and if you are preferring to go and show your support on the Kickstarter as well, we're perfectly fine with that, and in fact, we happily accept that as an alternative.
Yeah, so those of you who have put pledges in, you have the option to give what we were deciding, like, if it's like, it should just be one inspiration.
Yeah, I think so.
But what about the people that did You Bow to No One? We should give them an allotment of 5.
Only if it's to me.
No. If you,
No.
if you, and I know that the 2 of you who have bowed to no one are here, you get 5 inspiration to distribute how you choose. Just tell lovely MVP Tom Burrs over there and Paige, Sage. My God, we just became Facebook friends, and I can't believe it. Anyways, Jesus Christ.
Nice day.
So if you let them know how you would like to disperse your inspiration, and for the rest of you who have pledged
Classic
in any
Tim.
capacity or form, 1 inspiration to whomever you choose, and let's begin.
I want to see that 25 go up.
No,
Let's do it, people.
No, the party needs it.
All right. Now,
There isn't him.
now,
Oh, I have water.
Mr. Gambit,
Yes.
are you sorry?
Professor.
Are you Professor Gambit?
Mr.
Professor Dr. Gambit.
Called Mister?
You don't have a doctorate?
No, I think it's established that he doesn't.
It's honorary.
A professorate, if you will.
A professor?
Sorry, I have to caveat. So we're doing all these YouTube shorts, and I was going through the very first Deadliest Dungeon. Actually, I lied. The very first Deadliest Dungeon I forgot to download, so the one with Cray doesn't exist. As far as we know, Cray doesn't exist. But the very first one that was recorded, that was put up online, and I was skimming through for cool things to see, and I just clicked, and right from when we first met you, I don't know if you remember this at all, but when we're all trying to be serious about the situation, we're all level 20. And you're focused on a piece of dust that's on your jacket. You're like, I wonder how this gets out. We're all like having this like serious moment on the other side of the veil. We're all freaking out, and you're like, it will not come out. And,
Won't do.
and then at the end of that session, the power word kill on Jowdrad was great. You were like, well, I'm dead.
One of 3 ways.
We've heard that a lot.
So I have a question. That first death, it's brought up a really interesting conversation piece. That was a death. So the Keymaster technically has died.
I guess technically,
Because that was the
yes.
first death. The level 20 death was the death that started the Deadly
Yeah.
Dungeon.
But that was like the
The
technical
finest kind of
scripted.
death.
Yeah, that was the technical scripted death in order to start the campaign.
It was off screen.
Off
so-
screen, yeah.
Right, so, Professor Gambit.
Yes, I do have a lesson today.
Ah, very good.
My lesson is quite a simple one, and it is that while you may perceive yourself as high and mighty and above those around you, the little people count as well. I refer to them as the help, and they are quite useful in times, and you must utilize moments where they can assist you. Obviously, you can do it without them, but it'll make your life a little bit easier. As an example, me and my compatriots were traveling through this deadly series of dungeons, trying to escape and stop ourselves dying over and over, when we came across a tower full of Iltherian knights, or Biltherian, or something like that. Green sword fellows. Anyways, we ended up tactically running away and discovered a group of mushroom people who were very keen to help us out in exchange for, bodies and such. There were a few mishaps. I, in fact, perished. But I came back only to negotiate strongly with them on gathering supplies, weapons, potions, things that we didn't have that would make our lives much easier. We even got a jolly good rest in their domain, spending some time amongst the flora. Now, I bring this up because if we'd talked to them a little bit more, small though their brains were, they may have given us a better route to leave the situation. But no, instead we charged out and were met with a force of many foes who quickly set upon us to end our existence. So, like I said, sometimes the help are helpful. Remember that.
Sometimes the help are indeed helpful.
Yes.
Well said. Well said.
Thus the lesson endeth.
And that's
Very good. Now, where we left off, yes, you were engaged in combattery. You have mostly dispatched via light gun.
Gin and tonic
Light
was the right call
gun.
tonight.
Other gun, lots of guns on
Yes.
this half the table.
Most of the Iltherian green-sworded fellows. But there are 2 remaining, the 2 overwielders who seem to be able to control and fire off green-arced lightning energy from their blades, which has proved to be quite problematic for your hit points. And also, I would just like to say, I very much appreciate you all, and you've all done the right thing.
Oh my
and you
goodness.
can
Well,
sleep well tonight,
in-
knowing that you, when presented with the options, went with what was correct.
No, well, in fairness, Red actually donated that as additional bits because he wanted to do the right thing because he gave the Keymaster something and he gave you back.
Oh, of course.
But
yeah.
Red, that's 5 you added to it. You get 5 more to not give to the Dungeon Master. I recommend Jowdrad.
Jaja could use it. I mean, to be fair,
I'm
I've-
not to be given anything.
I've preemptively
so
spent
you're aware.
probably 4 of mine on regaining
Yes.
Giant's Might, so I'm at an effective 1.
Wouldn't want it to go to my head.
No, but Red did say he supported you the one time by dumping a ton into you. So maybe it's a soft spot for you, maybe.
So we will jump right
Fellow
back
Nemo.
into combat. Starting
By
off.
re-rolling
I
initiative.
believe
I
I'm at
just,
the...
I just finished my
yes,
move,
you
right?
just finished your turn. So we're back at the top of the round with Dovrik.
Yeah.
Get out here, don't freaking help me.
Okay. I will be stepping out to the great powers. Is it better? Guess it really doesn't matter between
I need you to get up
that.
there to defend.
So
me
yeah,
from
I'll pull
attacks.
out the rapier. And I will stand beside you.
Now you are still decked out like an Eltharian soldier with
I-
like, dirt in your beard.
Yeah.
And everything.
Yeah. I am, yes, attempting to pass.
Well, I
right
don't know
now.
if being large.
Yeah.
Will,
A large.
I mean, being large
Hagrid
and
comes around the
stabbing
corner.
overlord.
I am a wizard.
Yeah, I mean, being large and stabbing Etherean overlords is a really bad way to pull off the disguise, but
yes.
it's a
As
future
long as
thing.
you're aware.
Yeah.
Where's my character sheet?
It's only if they get away. If you
Um.
kill them, they can't tell anybody that you're not an Eltharian.
Yeah.
Oh,
1, 2, 3 to give myself advantage on the attack.
That should be your new lesson plan, Professor. The best
Can you
deception
still block
is
if
never
you're
leave
there?
anyone
Can you
alive.
block stuff? for me?
I'll swing around. I've got extra
Oh,
movement.
okay.
Are you using inspiration?
I have advantage
Yeah, you
because
are
I'm
flanking.
flanking.
With Keymaster, yes.
Yeah, so I don't
Just
need to.
asking. Okay.
Are you going to use inspiration?
Well, he's rolling with advantage. I mean, like I don't.
You can remove it by with
I,
1.
I mean, I suppose I could. I
The
could.
dice
do
have already
that.
been rolled. It's too
Or I
late.
could hold on to my maximize damage and just kill
Yeah.
people.
These people are wearing plate mail though, right?
They are wearing. These guys are wearing chain.
Chain.
The one guy was wearing plate. This guy.
They're
these
about a
guys-
17
Oh,
or
okay, it's the other
18 to
guy.
hit, I think.
So are they chain and shields?
Yes, they are.
Okay, so that's definitely not hitting.
Yeah. See,
then.
what do I need to
Do you want to add your
inspiration
proficiency bonus to it?
God, how much
What,
is that?
what is it to hit?
It's at minimum
It's
18.
3.
No, but
to
what,
do that.
what do you got so far?
Oh, I've got a 17.
17?
So I mean, I could put it to hit,
Yeah,
but
you
that's
can
fine,
spend-
fine.
you
that's
can
a lot of
spend
ins-
three
There's
to,
only 2 of them, Dovrik.
Yeah,
It's fine.
that is a lot of
Still have
inspiration
5
for like
McGubbins
a
left in here.
D8.
These guys,
Two
these,
is a reroll.
but
See,
these,
this is why I
but
should have
these
just
guys-
shot.
but these guys, there's only 2 of them, but they arc and they do damage as if there are 4 of them. So,
Mm-hmm.
oh, the swords are drained. you said.
Are either of these damaged?
Yeah, they're both.
They're both quite damaged.
They're
yes.
both quite
They've
damaged.
taken some hits.
Yeah.
Yeah, then I will. Let's make that a hit then. Yeah, I will spend 3 to
spend
make
the
that a hit.
3?
Yeah, if they
Spend
are
away.
decently beat up. It becomes worth
It's
it.
quite a peaceful battle.
This is a very peaceful battle.
Oh, see, that's why we roll 8s all day long. 11 points of piercing.
Well, we're at the end of the battle, really.
11 points of piercing damage.
Yeah.
That's
How
that
did you
guy
end up
there.
hitting?
That guy's. I think the
Because
guy
I
on the left
spent
has
3
been hit the
inspiration to
worst.
give myself 2 and 19. to
Yeah,
hit
he is he. So you get a good stab in through some of the sections of his chain that are a little more battered from the recent hits that he's been taking, and he kind of grimaces out and flinches, and you can see that that was a pretty bad wound. He looks like he is getting just about ready to drop. He just needs like one final kind of.
Don't worry, saved it for you. Have some fun, and I will shimmy my way over to here.
All right. Now, Gambit, you are on the ground.
Just taking a quick little, lying on the ground.
Power nap.
Yeah, it's nice. It feels good.
It says my go.
It is your turn now.
That is lovely. These have green swords.
Yes, they do.
I will drag myself. So 5, 10, 15.
So you're just army crawling your way out,
I'm army crawling myself as far away as I can.
like to the other side of the room.
Yeah, but I can only go 15 feet.
Okay, you are lying on the ground here.
Great. And then I'll make a bonfire under one of them.
Under the incredibly damaged one.
Yeah. I create a bonfire in its space. dexterity save.
So did you know how to change the music? Combat music, please.
Oh yeah, we can put some combat music.
Yeah, we're.
Are you?
1,
Are you like?
5, 10, 15,
well, you're
20,
yeah,
25. I am exactly 30.
yeah. You are crawling though. You're not like really moving in a way that would be unnoticeable.
Yeah.
So
I mean-
they're probably going to see you doing that.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah,
Just
blow that
making sure.
reaction.
Yeah, he will.
I'm
kind of
testing the range.
backhand the sword, and your fire will kind of begin to form under them as it surges inwards into green electrical energy, which does dissipate, but it doesn't seem to do much to the sword itself.
Okay.
Yeah, they can't get charges off cantrips.
So 30 feet, not far enough.
No, they can't see you. They have to not see you do it.
I mean, there is a range.
There's
It's-
a range as well.
Oh,
there is a range, but yeah.
That's not it.
All right. Anything else from Gambit?
Nay.
All right, Jowdrad. I believe you are.
Roll a death save
Yes.
with
We're at 0-0 right
The
now,
chunk
right?
us.
The
because,
chunk.
Because you are withered and cannot gain hit points.
Fun fact, I
I
did do some
forgot.
reading on this. The wording is if you roll on that 20, you
Oh,
gain
yeah.
1 hit point. Which
Yeah.
means even in that 20 won't save me.
Very good. Well, it'll
Yeah, we-
stabilize you at least. I would allow that.
If you want to allow that, that's fine.
And are you currently 0-0?
Not a point.
Do you want to keep that for now?
Oh no, it's fine.
It did crush.
We got to make it a ceremony. It needs to be a
Yeah,
ceremony.
it's gotta be a ceremony that
Yeah, yeah,
handles
yeah.
it.
At the end of my turn, though, I still do make a save against Withering.
Yes, make it a concentration. Constitution.
So wait, I
saving
believe
throw.
you roll more than a 5 for once on these saves.
A 12.
That's more than a 5?
A 12 is more than a 5.
That should be enough.
It,
I mean, Wither
will
should
not
have
be
been-
enough.
What?
They're overwielders. They're really good at this.
What?
12 is-
Wither is
12
wither.
Unless
This isn't a check to. Really?
Wither,
it's
wither,
the original
wither-
Wither
Withering
save.
DC 10 for me because I am not. I'm not.
yeah,
a
if
Reaper.
you are a wielder of Rennick, you can increase the DC of Withering.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's a little bit higher than 10.
He will-
and
his will
apparently
always
a little
be
bit higher
10.
than 12.
His will always be 10, and it is higher than 12.
Okay.
All right, it is now time for them to do their thing. Having seen a new threat, they're not concerned about the spellcaster in the back. They'll just take care of him, no problem. I think that guy is...
I forgot to roll a d6 for my damage for my giant smite.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
You won't kill him with that, but you'll at least...
Don't watch 1 point of damage.
Okay.
I was like, oh, he's heavily injured, maybe.
You need a
No.
giant D6 for that. Like one the size of the tray.
Yeah, I think there's some that's over there
Giant
that are
block
like...
D6
All right.
lobbed across the
Now,
table.
yes, they have indeed used their charges to deal some significant damage, so they're not super well up on their offensive capabilities besides having swords, but they can certainly still wither their enemies.
Mhm.
So that one over there, he's gonna kind of move around so that they will be flanking Dovrik.
Oh, shoot.
5 to get to there.
Yep.
Sounds good.
Because Keymaster, honestly, to them does not seem like the biggest threat, other than the gigantic dwarf who just stabbed them.
Yeah,
Well,
fair.
all
No,
right.
no, it's fine.
The ogre-sized dwarf.
The ogre-sized dwarf. So they will roll with advantage.
Yeah, that's gonna suck.
It is indeed. That is going to be a 21 to hit.
That's a great thing for him to stab his friend with. His
yes.
heavily wounded friend. Hopefully this will kill him, so I only get 1 stab on me.
I saw you look at me.
You were like thinking, I'm like,
I was going to use my inspiration. You looked at me the same way you look at me when we're playing Two-Headed Giant and you're about to combo in
Yeah.
Magic, and I was like, oh,
no.
he added the stack the correct way. He
Yeah.
went for the non-wounded guy
yeah.
first. Perfect.
Yeah, we'll capitalize on that.
A couple of
Okay.
Magic players
Okay.
at this table.
Invoking the Cloud Rune.
I'm invoking the Cloud
Invoking the
Rune,
Cloud
so
Rune.
if
Does
he
that look-
comes to
They are not strong
stab
enough to do
me?
anything about that.
without, yeah, and just right behind me, his sword goes into a cloud and appears. There's a cloud on the other side
Yep.
of me and just goes straight through.
I'm very happy that you said that before I said the next sentence I was going to say, which was maximize the damage.
Unfortunately, I think
No,
like
no, I
for
think we
all
said that the
fairness,
modification-
like
yeah.
I'm on a modification on the die
Look, Red's
thing.
paying for you to do it to us. It should do it to us.
Yeah.
We can't let a technicality.
Yeah.
So
That's not that
he will be dealing 7 damage to the wounded guy, which will not kill him, but my God, will it make it close? And if you roll,
However,
one
that guy
on
now
the
needs to
D6,
roll.
Yeah,
That
guy
might
needs
be
to
a
make a
different
con save.
story.
but he might be withered.
He does.
Yeah, that'd
He
be
does need to
nice.
make a con save.
Which is higher than normal.
He does make it.
Okay.
Surprisingly, their con is okay. Right.
Okay.
He will then In anger,
I
jet
didn't.
fury,
I
he
didn't
will
stab
swing
you.
once more upon your person.
Oh, okay. that
This
guy.
one will be at regular swing.
Floaty attack.
Oh, you're going to remove the
Yeah, I'll remove the advantage.
with one inspiration.
One inspiration.
Oh,
That's a worthwhile. That's the one that Red gave me.
okay.
It's for the DM.
In that case, I'm going to roll this
The Rennick die?
Rennick dispel
Back in
die.
anger.
Perfect. I waited those for ones.
I heard you say.
That is a 16.
That misses.
Oh.
All right, I'll spend 3
Was it to do what?
to add 2 to that, which makes it an 18.
That would hurt.
Yes, it will.
That is the number
So, yes,
required.
I will spend 3 inspiration to turn it into a hit.
I got you, Red. I'm being generous too.
I shall then spend 5 to maximize his sword damage,
Oh, wow.
because why not? To deal 10 slashing damage.
Ow.
And then you will need to make a withered check. I will spend 5. You're withered.
Sounds good. I don't make that many save DCs.
No healing in this party, not today.
Listen, I am fine with that.
Here we
I don't have that
go.
many save DCs. So
Right.
my save
Did
DC
he
is
not
currently
kill
reduced
his
by 2.
wounded friend?
Holy cow.
No,
he-
I rolled
just
really
barely.
I rolled really badly on my damage die
Yeah.
that I
If you'd rolled
forgot
just
about.
a wee bit higher, it would have been.
Yeah,
But his wounded buddy will attempt to finish you off at this point.
that sounds. So,
All right, so attacking flanking position will be a 19 to hit.
that will hit.
Okay, you're just. I'm not gonna maximize it. You'll take 7 slashing damage,
Okay,
and you're still standing, are you?
I am still just under
I'm
50%
still
now.
standing.
Oh wow, you're quite healthy.
I wasn't injured before this.
All right, he will take a second swing.
I will
remove
make that a.
advantage. Oh, you
Oh,
want
okay,
you do it.
I'll do that. Yeah.
Okay. You kind of faint to the left. Just be
Mhm.
like,
He expects me to kind of buckle down from being stabbed, and I just
yeah,
don't.
you just
so
don't. That'll be 23 to hit.
that still hits. You know.
7 slashing damage.
Ow,
Phil Collins or Genesis?
that
It's
hurts.
overexpent one.
I'm officially bamboozled. So is this
All right,
all
now-
healing that does it, or just magical healing?
If I heal you, it
all
becomes
healing
temporary.
becomes temp HP.
all healing.
Yes, that's
okay.
right. He also gains a charge, or the first guy does, from withering you,
Yeah, he does.
which if he can make it to his next turn, will get used. Keymaster.
Someone else got one more charge, by the way.
Who?
Because I was withered when I was dropped to 0 hit points. So one.
Oh, yeah.
So one person gets another charge.
They would, yeah, okay.
Who gets it?
The same guy. He's getting charged up.
We gotta take that guy out, but I don't know if we can.
He has
He's,
a
he's,
decent
the,
amount.
he's the less injured one.
Yeah,
He's still
I
quite
think-
Still
injured,
injured.
but-
Just the one that's down. Let's just get him down. The other one.
All right, I will pivot around so I get advantage.
Yep, that's 5 feet of movement.
Yeah. And
Okay,
I will
I'll spend 1. I'll negate that.
just straight up.
Straight roll. No sneak attack.
Mr. Spendy.
I mean, I got it.
Well, I think I can still get sneak attack.
Oh, that's true.
Yes, yeah, I'm
No,
still
no, because
flanking.
because he's giving you disadvantage.
No, he's
It's
in
not how
combat.
it works.
That's not.
if
I
he's got
Oh,
advantage, and the disadvantage makes it a straight roll, but there's still
There's
no within
someone
5
within
feet.
5
someone
feet.
within
Yeah,
five
then
feet,
you're good.
It would be a 17, but because my sword is +1, it's an 18.
Yeah.
that'll hit.
And now
Also,
the
this guy-
question
this guy's
is,
health pool
yeah,
really
are you going to make a bonus action attack this turn? So then don't sneak attack this
I'm not
one
going
sneak
to.
attack.
I'm
yeah.
going to just
We
we're
can
just
be-
gonna roll and see what happens.
Yeah, we can be a bit greedy. You get dex bonus to this.
Yeah, 8 damage.
You stab him directly in the waist and up, and he kind of twitches and goes down.
For
like a
dramatic
sack of
effect, I
potatoes.
think I'll pull a Rennick dagger off of his belt.
Just
if
as he
has one.
falls. Yeah.
Yeah, and then I'm going
Very
to so I've moved 5, 10,
Fine.
15, 20, 25 to the door frame.
This one?
Yep.
So that's
And
that would be a total
I
of
would
15
I
feet
would
of
say
movement to there.
Austin, I would leave the body on the board
Oh.
because that
'Cause
is
the other
actually
one's got-
something you're going to want to know.
Yeah, the other one's got
Yeah.
evaporated.
It's right.
I'm going to throw the Rennick dagger at the next one. Just
Okay.
Straight up attack. I'll give myself advantage with a point of inspo,
Yeah, that's fine.
and we're going to use the Necronomicon die as my second
All
die. Ratu. The Necronomicon die came into play. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23.
That'll do
I
it.
don't get to add dex to it.
You get to add dex to
Oh,
the attack roll, but not
23.
the
Yes.
damage.
Yeah, you did hit.
All right, sneak attack.
The big stabbies.
Yeah.
Total of, 8, 9, 10, 11. I don't get to add
You don't add
anything.
anything.
11 plus wither check, please.
He succeeds the wither,
Okay, and then I'll continue my movement around the corner.
like around where he is.
I'm hiding
Around
the
there,
corner.
okay,
Yep.
I see.
Do not want to get hit by the arc.
It's coming.
Object
Yeah, I mean,
interaction-
I'm going down,
Object
probably.
interaction,
You're gonna close the door?
close that half a door.
All right.
Extra cover.
That gives you very good protection. Right, which brings us back up to Dovering.
You're on your own, buddy.
You got a guy behind you. The dude in
Yeah.
front of you is now on the ground bleeding.
Oh shit! I forgot you were.
Hit him harder.
My only plan is to. So how rough is this guy looking?
After that Rannick dagger attack, he is looking about as bad as the guy that you stabbed was before he got stabbed by his friend.
Before he got stabbed by his
That's right.
friend. So we're looking at 10-ish left. Okay, that's
Probably
an
closer to
unfortunate
15.
amount.
I believe in you. Just roll a crit,
Just roll a
Yeah.
crit.
right?
That's.
I mean,
roll
only
a crit,
cost you,
right,
only
Gambit?
cost you 5
Roll a crit.
inspiration.
What?
No, I mean, I'll just.
Yeah,
I can
roll a
use my
crit.
one to give myself advantage.
When in doubt.
Okay.
Jennifer, go for
Because.
it. Governor.
Yeah, this guy. It's not like they've used the reactions, right? Because.
They just had their turn, so
Yeah.
they're back in business.
And how much damage do we think their things did? Like, nearly infinite damage, this lightning stuff.
I mean, I maximized it
lot of
on
force
you.
damage.
I maximized it on you last time, and it was I think 24.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did quite a bit.
So yeah, we will. Yeah, we will. Or, alternatively, disengage, object interaction, close the door, bar it. Oh wait, these doors are messed up, aren't they? Like they're
That
like,
door, yeah, the door. Will, I'm allowing the door to act as cover
If you
for
do that, Judge
Keymaster,
Red dies.
but there's no way for you to close that door properly.
also
And also,
Yeah.
yes,
One
that would
door
kill
is melt-
Judge.
The one door is melted.
Also,
Yeah.
yes,
Do you get 2
I,
attacks?
I think
No.
we've seen what happens when we disengage. So I believe this has happened before.
You got a fish.
Yeah.
You got a crit fish.
Yep. I mean, yeah, I've already used my action surge, so yeah, we're just gonna roll
What is
some
the bon-
dice.
What do you have for bonus?
We're gonna roll a natural 20, like and
Hey.
we're just gonna roll some dice.
Well, look at that.
Cast
It's
out
as
and
easy
pulled
as
up
that,
a
folks.
tuna.
Yeah.
I just roll a crit.
Holy
Okay.
shit!
Listen, just call it.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
If
Fishing
you
for
ask
critical
it,
threat.
I did
shall
say to
see
you,
it.
oh, you just
Okay.
roll a
And
20.
I said before I rolled. So
Yeah, he's probably not going to survive this. Don't forget your cloud rune or your whatever your rune.
my giant's might.
Your giant's might or whatever.
Yeah. No, I got that. That's all
Yeah.
the d6
Perfect.
is.
Come on, dispel.
Okay.
Yeah,
Not
4.
bad. It's not bad.
16. 16 plus 3 is 19. Just.
You run him through,
Yes.
Yes.
and he drops to the ground.
That's
Oh,
50 gold.
yes.
That's 50 gold.
And
Keymaster pops his
that
head
is the ending of combat as you have taken care of this platoon.
Woo.
Keymaster pops his head around the corner.
That's 50.
That's 50. And
We can return to the calmer music.
well, he's still in initiative technically.
True. Yes, we're still in an intense.
So-
Roll before we
That's
get
right.
to do anything.
Maintain the
I will.
civilization.
I have the rest of my
Maintain the
turn. I would like to do. For my turn, the rest of my turn,
Okay.
I would like to start basically grabbing these 2 bodies and dragging them.
Priorities.
No, dragging Jiao Jet and this
No,
body.
no, I'll get Joe Dredd.
I'm gonna drag them into the room.
Okay.
Drag everyone into this room. Plop them in.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Big roll. Big roll.
I mean,
And I
technically
guess-
Gambit gets a turn first, but
And Gambit could. I have moved Jiao Jet to close to Gambit.
All right, I will attempt to stabilize him.
okay.
Yeah.
Here comes
How
the
you-
one. Okay, no.
I mean, it's not better. Thanks.
Oh,
Well, you don't
And-
make it worse.
I also have to make my way to check.
Ah, yes.
I'm going to
Your-
use the
your con-
heat
your
from the gun to
I passed.
cauterize the
Okay, yeah.
wound.
Now we
Or
shall
sorry,
roll the
like
death save.
roasted bear.
Oh man.
Does not 20.
I will now roll to see if I'm still withered.
Very good.
You're just the worst at this.
13.
That'll do it.
Hey!
Hey! The veins
there
a-
recede
is
from
there
my
a visual
pale,
change?
hairless body.
Yes. Yeah. The you kind of start to see his veins, which were pulsing out, and these green-black kind of lines running out across his body from the wound begin to recede, and his whole body shudders as it is all kind of flushed out of his system, and his breathing becomes a little more. It's still not great, but it's a little less erratic, and his peach fuzz fur is a little less kind of
Peachy.
yeah.
Keymaster, you can heal him now.
Yes, it is Keymaster's turn.
Pour it down his gullet.
4, cock die, 4, 6, 8. You gain
8.
8 back, so you still have
And-
your temp.
Yeah, weirdly, this
that
Kind of helps the shield.
yes, that will end combat officially then.
Get up! Get up! Get up! Get up! Get up!
I'm like pushing on. I'm like pumping on his chest to get it
I
in.
just throw you across the room. Ah,
Do you want to
Well,
go
there-
to healing waters?
what?
The healing
Into the
waters?
bathing
Mayonnaise.
water?
I need mayonnaise.
May have
full of-
dumped
it's full of
most of
protein.
it out.
Well, we're good. I can get greedy now.
While
Just
they're
start-
getting greedy, I'm gonna run out.
Mm-hmm.
Go to the left. Peer listen. Go to the right.
That side you mean?
Peer listen. Yeah.
Wh- which side are you doing first?
That's right, because they come up this way,
First
right?
things first. I'm gonna come out.
Shut up!
Right. Okay.
Go fill this up.
And I'm gonna try and listen for
Yep,
any.
I got you.
Yeah. We're doing. We got a lot of stuff to bring to them.
This is investigation.
This will be perception if you're
Perception.
listening.
Am I dead?
Can't
Shut up! I said.
7.
Shut up!
Me.
Yeah, I can't hear anything.
Do-
but the
yeah,
dwarf
you can't hear
dragging the
anything but
body.
Dobrik.
That was me, actually.
Well, like I'm giant, so I can carry them.
It's fine.
Just two at
I'm
a
gonna
time.
stealth then and go and check
Sounds
it
good.
out. Hey!
Hey! Backers on
100
the
backers.
Kickstarter.
Ooh,
A century of backers.
Yes.
I
Oh,
have an
there's like 10
inspiration once
corner
more.
here.
What was your stealth?
Thank you.
I go to the corner
5
and I
score.
rip my head right out and take a look.
Ah, not great.
Oh, it's a 9.
Ah, yes.
Oh, hold on, I lied. It's a 9.
It's 9.
Hey, you can roll back.
10 decades.
I'm going to this side first.
Right.
That's not.
100
This side first.
annum.
Oh, aren't you lucky?
Am I?
You
Per
do.
one.
So far, seems to be a long hallway that extends.
I will then re-stealth. and go
Okay.
to the other side.
Yeah.
I will
A
start
little
dragging
better.
bodies back.
18.
You want to start cleaning blood?
You peer around just as you start to see a shadow in like the flickering light of lumbering figures, and whip back around just in time to see Jowdrad pulling the body. The
Chris
place is still
Benjamin.
covered in blood.
Okay, who's got the healing cauldron? I mean the cleaning cauldron. I'm
Water.
Still
Don't dump water on the ground.
Still coming back from
No,
death.
Yeah.
I'm gonna very quickly bring a bench over and just put it on top of where the bloodstain is. Just leave it in the middle of the room. That's the
Pour
key master's
8
way out.
gallons of water on
No,
the
no,
blood.
it's just mayonnaise right now.
Make it into water. We haven't
We
used it.
cannot.
That's
Have we poured
There's a
mayonnaise out of
pool.
it?
No, it's just now mayonnaise.
Wait.
It's just mayonnaise.
Wait,
Once
how
it
much
has
time
been
do I have?
allocated for liquid, that's it until the next dawn.
How much
And I
time do
didn't
I
realize
have?
we allocated for mayonnaise yet.
Seconds. 6, approximately.
It's been
Like
like
not
an
enough
hour.
to smear
have
the
a
blood.
round.
I did it
Not
right
enough to
before the
smear the
short
blood down the
We have
hall.
a.
I mean, probably you could do that. That would be your action, I think. You want to make it look like someone went that way?
Yeah, so if they do catch the blood, they'll be able to go that route.
Okay. I mean, you do know the place is also on alert.
Yeah.
Yeah.
from-
Just get some booties.
You can do
Step
you
in
can-
the
you can do
blood.
that. Yeah,
Will there
you
be
can do
enough
that.
time to do that? And then
You have
get-
enough
and then
time to
get
do
in-
that, and you're going to have to duck around the corner, though, because I don't think you'll have enough time to do that and come back to the door. I mean, you're
Yeah, fine,
fast, but I don't
fine,
think you're
if
that
it's
fast.
we're on alert, I'm just going to go to the door then.
Okay.
So we got all the bodies in there. That door is not
Yep.
shuttable. We got to go into the myconid area.
Yep.
Okay.
Don't worry,
We'll drag
we're gonna
everything in
bring.
there. How much did we get?
So we got 2 overlords,
Yeah, 3 bodies total.
wizard,
So 100
and
gold.
plate mail guy.
So can we spend
Plate
two?
mail
of-
guy was the wizard.
Plate mail guy was
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
wizard. So
Can-
3
can-
bodies.
Can we spend 2 of the bodies to replenish the 2 healing potions I wasted on Baldy?
And the third one to recharge. 5 shots.
I mean, if it's a lay waste, I can just
Yeah.
lay back down. You know,
That's-
No, we
And-
need you.
I'll barf it back. Oh,
That's a
Plus-
nice,
great way of
that's a
showing
nice solid, neutral
I
transaction.
hug your cat.
Plus, we
I
have
hug
2
your cat.
suits of
We need you.
chain we can sell. 2 sets
Uh,
of shields that we can sell.
So Keymaster has retreated back into this room.
yeah.
Yeah,
And
we're all in the myconid room
yeah,
now.
Yes.
and we could start, and I'll start stripping it for plate.
Okay.
Mikey Mike and the Mushroom Folk.
So are we in agreement to spend 2 to replenish 2 of the healing pots?
And maybe put 5 charges into the gun, because that was also. Oh, but one question:
Yes.
what? Perhaps we had spoken about fixing
Yes.
this.
So as you re-enter
That's
into the
naked
greenhouse,
Let's do one
a couple of the bodies that you've thrown in just sort of rise up with like little fungal tendrils and spores bursting out of them.
I'll never
One
get
of them
weirder.
turns over to you with 2 glowing mushrooms for eyes now instead of the eyes that they previously had.
The mycelium market welcomes you again, patient.
Hey,
3 bodies.
we got 3 bodies.
When I wake up,
Brought sustenance in exchange
It'll
for
be a weird nightmare.
goods.
We also, you said you were fine with alchemical components. We got some 2 sets of lovely green chain. Works with the aesthetic if you don't believe of where it comes from. And shields.
We'll just get one potion then, and we can
One
keep
potion?
the 100 gold to fix people.
I also have 70 gold because
Oh, you found 70.
I found my character sheet that said I had 70 extra gold on it than I thought I had.
So you want me to add it to the pool?
Might as well add it to the pool.
All right.
So I'll just erase it from here. Yeah, it was a fun surprise when I looked down and saw that I had 100
where's the
bucks.
menu? I want
Oh.
to double check something.
Menu. Oh, we got extras.
Wow, we get our
We
own.
use these.
And during this time, I would like to start to doff. Oh, thank you very much. The plate mail.
Yes, understood. You want to swap armor.
It will take me a solid 20 minutes.
Yes, it will.
But at least
Is
we'll
that
start
full
off with the
plate mail
doffing.
there, Brad?
Yes.
Yeah, that was a
good.
wizard
Well,
in full plate. Yeah.
Clankety clank, buddy.
Listen, we're not going to do the stealth thing with me, but we're going to do the.
I mean, that was never
have-
an option, to be fair.
I mean, like disadvantage.
The first
but
thing you
plus
did
3?
when you showed up in a place was use a giant cone of fire. Subtlety has never been your strong suit.
Dovik's become the cranky old man.
Yeah.
He's done with this.
Now, I think I have an idea. I can disguise myself as one of those green sword fellows. Can anyone else do that?
I look at
I'm in the
look at you
process
and
of
go,
doing that.
I'm currently got a sash on and half plate that's green, so I mean.
Great.
I'm
So
about
we're
to do
in.
that. Give me. I mean, I'm currently doing that, but give me 20 minutes. I'll do it even better.
Don't worry about me. I can just hide.
And he.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So let's do it.
I kind of really want some poison. I just don't know what to buy.
Yeah, you were talking about you wanted to see if you could possibly
Like
undo some of the
fix death penalties. Yeah.
So with the 2 extra bodies, without the, I'm just gonna add that $100 to our pool.
What is your total amount?
We are currently sitting at 275.
Okay.
In gold after the bodies
Yes.
exchange, and we have 100 gold on the Marin Express.
Okay.
More
So you bought one potion.
Speaking to the sovereign.
We notice your body
Don't leave home without it.
complete, lacking enough to sustain fully.
Yeah. I'm getting robbed
We
by a
can assist for exchange of goods by implanting you with mycelium.
Oh, I think the use of the
You
word
will become the Highbark.
implanting. You can't escape it.
This is the Highbark
We can
origin story.
replace your ligaments and
Judge
your
that.
vitalities.
This is the Highbark.
Your lacking of sight with fungal grafts. Such will need to be energized regularly.
Oh, and if we combine them with the Jivark.
Mechanically, do I have to spend hit die to make these
Mechanically,
things work?
you must, if you fix a death penalty by taking a fungal graft, you need to sustain it with 1 body per long rest. If you fail to do so, it will consume a hit die. If you have no hit dice to consume, it will give you a level of exhaustion. And that is per graft.
So
which is
at the end of a long
death
rest, I
penalty.
take 1 damage to keep.
No, hit die. You
like
lose
you
a
lose
hit
the hit
die.
die forever.
No, like
Like you just
it
expend
costs,
one.
you expend a hit die.
I have to spend a hit die at the end of a long rest to keep it.
That's right.
Yeah.
I'm
Or a
okay.
body. Like
Or,
I mean,
or
we'll find out
50
the
gold.
As long as Captain Happy Shot doesn't.
If you do so, yeah. So the way the
not-
graft will work is the graft must be
Oh,
given sustenance to
Yeah.
continue
Fine.
to function. You can do that by just consuming a body
Yeah.
of something that you have killed, similar to what you're using
Yeah.
to pay things, once per long rest. Or if you have not done that, you can give it a hit die
Okay.
by expending 1. If you have no hit dice when you finish a long rest, so if you're at 0 hit dice or 2 and you need 3 because you have 3 grafts, it will then take a level of exhaustion at the end of the long rest.
I think we should save up for a potion of speed in future.
Question. Can we add these graphs for bonuses?
You want to live on the edge?
I mean,
You want to do like reverse penalties?
Yeah.
reverse penalties or bonuses. I mean, I
I
have
was going to
nothing.
say a bonus then.
I don't.
We're
have,
making up words
I don't
here.
have anything to graft, but if we want to put like some boosted reflexes or something in here, I mean, I'm down to shadowrun the shit out of this.
With respects, Sovereign.
+1 to initiative.
You're putting a lot of spores in your body, which you don't know what they're going to do.
I mean,
I'm not sure that's really the
Listen,
smartest possible option.
if it's problematic, once we get out of these
He said
towers, we
body.
fix them.
he didn't say body of what.
Don't
Well, it would need to be something that was alive. So undead
Yeah.
obviously wouldn't work. Constructs wouldn't work. Oozes wouldn't work.
But like
It was alive.
but like a tree.
no, like a corpse.
Yeah, but that's gonna be the next.
A tree is a
dungeon.
corpse when you cut it
Constructs next.
down.
Then I'm dead.
It's like I need to feed my
Now-
thing. It's like I'm looking at Dover. I'm like Dover. Heck.
Now I'm looking at this potion of growth. Now I ordered one off a newspaper a few years ago, and it did not work. So is there some
Oh.
kind of guarantee?
Was that a Marazon?
Hmm?
Was that a Marazon?
Yes.
You ordered it. It didn't work. It didn't deliver.
The pictures were great.
Did you
My
use the
fault.
Amarian
I've done
Express?
this. I've done this. It's my fault.
A Marazon.
I would also like to clarify that fixing a penalty will cost 250 gold.
That's not that bad.
That's pretty good. We have 275, 375 technically, if we want to go
fine.
onto the Amarian Express.
It's fine. Nothing is
I do think we should
nothing is
spend.
yet worse enough for me to care.
I do think we should spend
Yet.
some cash right now and get a potion of invisibility. Good in a pinch, especially against these magic-y haters.
I mean, it's good, but you'll become visible again the moment you do something.
yes, but in a I need to get away because I have erred.
That would be good for the one of the three of us. You already got that covered.
Seeing as I killed the most people back there, I think I should
Did
be
you?
entitled to. Yes.
Did you? Out of the three people that were killed,
Not the ones we
he killed
recovered.
one.
Not the ones we
I
recovered.
killed two.
I shot the gun when he went down
You know,
and killed
for-
most of them.
There was 8 of them.
For
Yeah, wait. There was like 8 of them.
30
What
gold
happened to
cheaper,
those?
We disintegrated
I
5 of them.
Thanos.
We
them.
just
Thanos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You use the light gun to
Exactly.
the great
reduce
purple
the
Iranian.
ash.
Thanos.
you
would be a Marine.
you get no money because you wasted money.
What?
You can have all the radiant bodies.
You know, for 30 gold cheaper, we can get a potion of
Hold on,
fire
let me-
breath, right?
I have 6 gold on my
That
person,
sounds
so
sweet.
haha.
I had 70. I put in the group pod because I'm a nice person.
Any
And
left,
also,
Simon?
I'm keeping my 6.
he has 6 gold to put in the pod.
Hey, got away from my pouch.
It's already.
I
in my
haven't
hand.
used-
I just fast hands it. Where's your
I
6
have-
gold?
I haven't used my potion of growth on my pouch yet.
Also, good to know, potion of fire breath, that ain't magical fire.
12.
What?
What's your passive?
It's just spitting fire.
Okay.
Probably a magical potion.
Correct,
No,
but
I'll
the
tell you,
fire
I
it
just have an
produces
empty
is just
pouch.
fire.
I thought
Not
that
bad.
I had 6 gold in
Fire.
it, so.
How's it
Theoretically.
getting created then if it's not through magic?
Oh, it gets created, and then you belch it out. I just don't think they can eat fire being spat out of your mouth.
It's magical fire, but it's not
Actually-
like a spell.
Okay, yeah.
I think I took a 6. I think we do it.
We do what?
Do
We,
what?
we get a potion of invisibility. He's right. Look,
What a genius idea.
I know how to get out of these situations, but you don't. And there have been many situations where if one of you would just shut up and do the right thing, we'd get through it and we'd be fine.
Episode 1. First thing out of the Keymaster's mouth. We have some... Take some legs off these tables so we have weapons. Half an hour later, Chow Drad. Hey, we should take the legs off these tables. Get some weapons.
I have 9 intelligence. What's your excuse?
That's a hilarious scene. I
Excuse
told you to get me some weapons.
Yeah, but I don't listen to you.
Exactly.
So you wish to purchase an invisibility potion.
Yes. Yes.
Oh,
A bell pepper just kind of grows out of the ground and kind of just pops.
Because we're such return clientele, is there a possibility to have maybe a little discount?
Give me persuasion.
Is it always bell peppers?
No.
No.
Okay.
Now, I was
No,
also
it's like
thinking,
10.
it feels like we've
What about like a
spent-
squash?
A gourd.
Yes.
Now, you know how we can die and come back.
Yeah,
Well, it
intimately.
feels like we're all about to die of old age, having not left this room. So I think we should carry on.
That's the sage spores. which
You have a
smell like.
gourd of
4.
invisibility.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
For the
You're
equipment
the
that
one
was
buying
sold,
stuff.
2 chain, 2 shield is 60.
So we have 60?
Yeah.
Hey, it's like a rebate.
Yeah.
Technically.
I'm just saying you're all the ones buying stuff. I'm just standing there.
You're the one using it though.
So we have 100.
Or having it used upon me.
Are you sure you don't want any grafting? We have the money to do it now with the 60.
No, Rick, come here.
How much
Put
is
your
that?
hands out like this.
What's platinum convert
I'm
to?
going to tap the gourd of
platinum is
invisibility,
10 gold.
and another identical-looking potion will drop into your hands. No, don't drop it. Give it back. I'll use a spell slot, and I've created a
Thank you.
potion of transformation. No, I'm going to use that to make myself look like one of these knights. Give it to me.
I'll trade you for that potion.
No, this is mine.
Wow, the teamwork here is staggering.
I'm like, what are you talking about? As I'm like loaded with healing pots.
So I've used
Nations were
experimental
founded on
elixir
love.
to create a transformation potion.
Very good.
Do I have time to swap?
I assume
Armor?
you've been doing that.
I've
the whole
been
time.
doing it, but it's more like
I feel like it's been in
Yeah.
real life almost 20 minutes at this point.
Do we
Okay.
take a short? Do we take a
Let
short
me
rest?
take
Than that.
Take a short
have
rest and you
20
might die. Remember?
Yeah.
You had
they-
to go with
To remind
Yeah.
you of the sage spores, if
Oh,
you
right.
take a short
Yeah.
rest in this room, you will be
Yeah.
making some checks.
No, 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 no.
25 extra gold though from another suit of chain sold.
So, you're going to disguise yourself? You already are disguised.
I will fresh up
Fairly.
on the dirt.
That's your disguise?
He's putting dirt in his beard and wearing the armor of a soldier.
So, to what am I exactly? What did they
Okay.
call it? They shot lightning with the swords? I'm one of
I
those
don't know
people?
what they're called.
No, I'm wearing the armor of the wizard. Who in the Arthurians wears plate?
Everyone.
A lot of the higher, the
Like
upper echelon.
the knights.
Yeah.
Anyone who's got the
I'm
money
a
or the
knight.
rank.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Dovrik, I'm going to put the gourd of invisibility on the back of my belt. You walk behind us because we will look very convincing. If there's any suspicion, grab it.
Just,
Deal.
I feel like the dwarf is actually more convincing than the half-naked lupine who's got like big fur.
I'm no longer half naked. I'm wearing plate.
What, the 8-foot scroll?
You're wearing plate as well. Oh, you're wearing half
Talking
plate,
about the
yeah.
fact that you
The
lost
massive naked
your
mole
fur
rat.
is slowly growing
That's
back.
what happens when you become an Ultharian lupine. I'm just saying.
You lose your hair?
You lose all your hair.
But my thinking is, Gambit's thinking is, because he doesn't know
They'd
anything about
believe
the Jiltherian Knights,
Yeah,
is that they can detect magic somehow, not magic.
that's fair. Yeah, that's fair.
Also magic.
Yeah, but I'm using magic to disguise my magic.
I mean,
Does that what does that potion actually do? Does it make an
Yeah, let them
illusion?
cast
Or
alter,
does it...
let them
casting
cast alter
alter
self. So it's
Okay,
transmutation.
so
It's
so
transformation.
you literally will
Yeah,
look.
it is a
It's not
it's,
illusion.
it's transmutation.
That's better.
I know.
That's much better.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought of it.
yep.
It's,
I know.
It's still magical, but it,
George, I'm with you
it's-
on this one, buddy.
It's not like
It's not an illusion.
an illusion thing where like if they touch him, it'll be a problem.
It's like
So-
a polyjuice
excuse me.
potion.
Yeah, basically.
What?
So I do have a recommendation for when we leave. I recommend this door to not leave into the war zone that was created when they started investigating and go, you, where did you come from? Like, that seems a bit weird, so I recommend
No,
This
no,
fun-
no, no. We're not using that one. We've been through this.
I
I'm
think
pretty
because of the
sure
mess we just left, we
No,
should
we'll
use
go.
this one.
We'll go.
None of you believe
They're
me.
doing a kind of pattern, so we'll just wait for them and then follow in their footsteps.
When they find it, they're going to start searching.
Great, and then they'll get bored and then they'll carry on.
I
Can I just
I'm
say,
pretty-
So this whole time I've been picturing Jowdrad, like when Groot gets exploded or whatever, and he's a little Groot, and he grows up every episode. I feel like every episode he goes from like bald to like 5 o'clock shadow to like stubble. He's like just slowly growing back. Every
Yeah, that's
session.
essentially what's happening.
sure. Pick up.
Man, it's gotta be itchy.
Guess also not this.
So Jowdrad has something to say.
I'm fairly
Yeah,
certain.
but I'm thinking without the loop.
I'm gonna head out.
Oh God. Oh.
So I'm pretty sure that the sovereign. Oh, great. I'm pretty sure that the sovereign said that the exit was on the other end.
Yeah. That
So
circle down
we
there.
have to eventually head down one of these long hallways.
Yeah, go to this door, just down.
We can at least time it. Now, here's the question. There's those two big lumbering undead things. We can either just chop them and kill them, or we can just avoid them.
What
I
if
would
I
just
pick
avoid
them
them.
all
They're kinda-
void.
What if I become a big lumbering undead thing?
I think they'll smell you.
No, I become them.
Well, then we have to kill you.
Oh.
Let's just pick a
Keymaster
door.
is doing this to facetiously. Keymaster's intelligence is 14. He's like totally playing with Jowdrad right now. And
He-
when he says he goes like this to Jowdrad.
Just.
Don't, because then you can't talk, because I'm pretty sure those things just lumber in circles and do what they're told. So that means I'd have to be, like, commanding you, and they're going to say, why is this thing off route? And I'm going to say, because you're
No, well-
stupid, and then they're gonna kill me because I
don't worry.
can't talk to people.
I got that. That's my. I'll do it.
We're dead.
I'm shaking.
What do you
I'm
mean?
shaking
I
my
have
dagger.
all
recently
dead.
become
Like blood is
significant.
falling off, and I'm like, whatever happened to the old-fashioned killing things? Just
fair-
killing them.
I've tried.
Sharpen your
Right.
teeth, man.
I have
I
become.
keep dying.
Murder.
You keep living.
I've become
Clearly,
quite
you're
more.
doing something right.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm killing things.
I've become
Bravely
quite more
ran away.
guile in my old age, if I must
Who's
say.
Guile?
Me.
He's from this.
Like you're Dovrik.
He's from an Eberron video.
Dobrik, Guile, Emberview now.
Oh, really?
No,
Yes, it is.
absolutely not. I've just begun to embrace the cloud giant,
You know
that's
how many
all.
times I've just come back from death? My brain's not. It's still rattling around in the cranial structure up
As,
there.
as,
Okay.
as you do that, you realize that you are covered in spores. You've been here for about 25, 26
Yeah, we
minutes.
get the hell
Let's
out of
just
here.
move. Pick a door, let's get out of
Okay,
here.
I'll go. I will check first. So I'm gonna go to the
This door?
busted up door. Let everyone stay in the spore room.
Yep.
Okay, I will.
The spoon.
Listen.
What?
The spore room.
Yeah, no, sorry. It's,
Boom.
You hide behind me, okay?
My gin and has now just become a gin.
everything just smells like mildew in the future in here.
I'll drink to that.
Somebody please help.
I think I can say for you, Keymaster, as soon as you kind of like begin to open that door out from the mycelium room, you immediately hear voices.
You don't think they made their way into there, removing the arcane seal?
How many people are there?
You've heard one voice so far.
Removing the arcane seal, going in,
Well, if-
trading with the mycelium
Well, if
people,
they
coming
have,
out, killing
they're
people.
likely dead. I don't really want to go in there. Neither do I, but I mean, we should check, right? Someone keeps killing all of the people out here. If they're that powerful, maybe they actually can survive all the horrible things. going
While
on
that's
in that
happening, I'm
room.
gonna say, do we kill them? No.
This other door.
Let's
Other
kill
door.
them.
Other door.
So I'm just taking a leak.
Other
Oh,
door.
stop the ASMR.
Let's avoid. Let's just avoid
Do
them.
we kill them or not?
Other door. Let's avoid them.
Two more die.
Oh, no, you just got this.
No, because they'll invade here, and then we'll lose the mycelium market potentially.
I'll look
Other
under
door.
the ground. Do I see the feet or anything?
You can see some shadows of people moving. So far, you can see at least 2 sets of feet. You're not really sure if that's all there is, or if that's just because there's 2 guys right on the other side of the door.
I'll
There's a
continue to
bunch
hear their
more
conversation.
on the other side of the door. Shut up. Second door. Shut up.
Why don't you? You kind of hear like you kind of hear. So you tune back into the conversation. It's like,
All right, I'm gonna see if the ward's still on the door.
you kind of see like a pulse of
We gotta
green.
do it. So as he puts his sword to the door,
Yep.
I'm just gonna open it and whack.
Okay, you do have the element of surprise.
We all have to take a
I
shot.
also
Yeah.
go in with a dagger.
All right.
The dagger.
Here I go killing again.
It's, but dagger's
Look,
a
he's gonna-
strong word
He's
for
gonna see
that.
that the ward is not there,
It's
and then
a
they're gonna call for more help.
scalpel.
We do not want more help. Well, they're just dumbasses.
Dagger's generous.
This is all just money. They're all money.
Just drag him in. Aha!
This is how we get our industry.
Can I interest you in an American Express credit card?
Come on down. You're the next contestant on
as
the
you
Violet
burst
microphone.
open
marketing.
the door, you do see that, of course, this door is like unable to open properly, so it is completely like bashed, and you can hear other voices and sounds and things coming.
So
from
we
that
have
room
to
as well.
hit these guys
Grab them,
Yeah.
pull
hard
them in,
and
close
yeah.
the door.
So you grab them, pull them in. I'm just
I'll-
gonna shank them.
I would
I'm gonna
say
shank
it is at this
as
point
well.
you've kind of like, yeah, that area with all the blood, gore, and like constant disappearances of the
Oh,
patrols.
boy.
Why would you go through the other door?
It's pretty safe to say that is going to be a war, like you said, a war zone.
Yeah.
A good period of time. Yeah.
All right. So don't do anything loud.
No, I'm stabbing.
Yeah, me too. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, go for it.
I'm gonna stab the
You can all have
same
at least
person.
one round to do something.
I want to grapple and pull inside.
Sounds good. Give me athletics or acrobatics.
I'm gonna stab the same person that the keymaster's gonna stab.
Is there still deadly plants in here
You
just
get
in the
advantage
corners
if
we
you
haven't
grab
gone to?
surprise.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, just chuck them in there.
Yes.
And
Do
just
I
go have
You
100.
have at least you've cleared a path, and as long as you stay on that path, you're fine.
Do I have,
So if I grab a guy, just throw him
Yes.
to the wall,
you could
he's
do
probably
that.
going to have a bad time.
Probably yes.
do
Okay.
I have advantage because we have surprise?
Yes.
I will also attempt to grapple the other guy.
Okay.
14.
Dirty 20.
So
So you
So-
win. It's golf rules.
You ever seen that Bugs
I
Bunny
grapple
episode?
myself.
You ever seen the Bugs Bunny episode where he just like he fights the Crusher? Yeah, or whatever. And he's just like, or no, it's Daffy Duck. He's just like grappling, and he's like, and the dude's just standing there, completely still. Completely still as he's like grabbing his legs. He's like climbing up him. He's like pulling on him. He's like,
what did the other guy get?
21.
The other guy got 21.
You get advantage though.
Well,
Oh, okay.
You do
different
have
roll for
advantage,
you,
yeah.
right?
Rolled
Second.
13.
But these guys are rolling like boss.
Yeah, they are.
24.
That'll do it. So
that
you,
guy gets
you do
dragged
grab
in.
the one guy.
The
And
one
then
that,
we're
we'll
gonna
stab the other guy.
yeah,
so
we're-
I rolled a
I'm
21
going
and a
to
20
grapple
to
him,
hit.
pull him. I'm going to grapple him, pull him in, and then immediately just
Into this plane.
like throw him in. Yeah, just
Move and drop, essentially.
just throw him into
Yeah.
a plant.
I got an
Yeah. So
eight.
you kind of like move him over into the plant as vines like wrap around him. His eyes go wide. His mouth opens to scream as plants cover his entire mouth. Go inside.
Bye,
and you see
buddy.
them go down his throat as he starts
Sorry.
to twitch and move.
And the
he
Amari
gets
Express
pulled
goes up 50
into
bucks.
the rest of the greenery.
I choose peace.
The other guy I hit twice. First attack does 5, 10, 13. So 16 damage. 17,
that just takes them out of
17
me.
for
You
the
just
sword.
back in the
and
neck.
then another 4 for the
Yeah,
second
back in the
swing.
neck. He just.
And then I'll be like, 50 gold, 50 bucks.
I
Well,
will
that's what
say
they're
that
wearing.
You have fed the plants and not the mycelium, just so you're aware.
Well, I thought they're all the same.
No, not necessarily.
So we don't get money for that one?
Wow.
No, not that one.
We get
Gotta
money
read
for the other.
fine print here.
I thought they were all
What
the
are they
same.
wearing?
Everything I do.
Wow.
Everything I
the one
do.
guy I killed though.
Yes.
So we get 50
You
bucks.
can
We get
give
5
him
more
because you have
platinum.
to specifically like throw them in and let the mycelium take them. That
Just
guy
writing it down as
is
platinum
now
there?
giving
No,
birth to other plants.
That's great.
And what are they wearing? Because I'm going to search through the
These
pockets.
guys are just wearing chainmail,
And then in the pockets,
shields, and they were carrying.
that's another $60.
Well, you can't loot the guy that.
Okay, that's another
Yeah,
30
looting
bucks.
that guy would involve death.
30.
That's right. So that one dude had only 6 gold on him.
Hey, 36 bucks.
That's how much I have.
$86.
Look, point is, they're both dead. It doesn't matter. Let's keep going.
I think I
There's more people
strongly,
out there, though. That's the problem.
strongly suggest we go out the other door.
At
There's
this
going
point,
to be far too many people. No, it's not.
Yes,
now,
it is.
at this
Oh,
point,
it's not gonna
those
explode.
of you who are not Keymaster who've been in this room for half an hour, I'm going to need a wisdom saving throw.
That was another 5 minutes.
Yeah,
at
stripping
this,
armor
at this
stuff?
point, yes.
A wisdom saving throw.
Yes.
13.
17.
Comedy of errors 8.
Gain a level of exhaustion.
Holy fuck.
You start to feel.
Alright.
You start to feel a little drowsy. You're.
Wait, but we
kinda-
can be on the
your
middle
vision
path and
is
be okay.
Swimming a little bit. No, these
No,
are the
it's
spores.
the spores in the.
We can't stay in the room.
We have been in here for longer than it took me to get tenure.
I turn
So.
What about tenure?
and I turn and I say,
Tenure what?
We have to get a move on.
Other
And there are
door.
more people out there.
This door then. It's not
that's
pick the
got the
fight.
ward on it. It's going to blow up and make a big noise. It's the same thing. We might as well just keep pushing this way.
Fine.
I will scout again.
Okay, go for it. Give me a stealth check.
I'm going to stealth into the room proper.
What are you talking about?
I'm getting out of the
You're
spores.
going to stealth.
Yeah.
Do not go
With your
anywhere,
full plate
plate
mail.
monster.
Yeah. Listen, it's advantage, disadvantage plus 3.
Okay, 18 on my stealth.
All right.
And I'm
just
going to
gonna-
make my way to
yeah.
to the crooked door and listen for the clearance of the area.
Yeah, I,
I
just
mean,
want to be in like this
Are you
corner.
listening, or are you just gonna like peek through the like
I mean, there's
blown
cracks,
open?
so
Like the
I'll
door is like
lay on the
blown,
ground and I'll
like
look through.
disintegrated, blown apart, right? Like it's,
Okay, then I'll go up along the wall with my second story working. Just kind of. Jesus. How are we going to get out of here with all these guys? We have to kill these
Go
guys.
through the other door.
Okay, look, there's only so many of them here.
Yes. we killed them
Eventually,
all.
we'll just kill them all.
Let's just kill them
So,
all.
I will
trade
say
them in for dollars.
They are kind of examining the bodies.
What body?
What bodies?
Or sorry, the blood. They're examining like the blood and kind of like looking
We
down.
were thorough.
And you see they have their swords out and they're like detecting. They seem to you kind of see like pulsing kind of coming out of them, and they seem very on guard. Like they are like. You want to check on the two in there? Ah, not yet. Let them stew.
Wait, I don't know this guy.
Hey, could you give us a hand down here?
Everything's totally clear here.
Two when they come in.
They are currently
Boring
not
conversation.
looking at the door, so you're kind of able to count the 3 of them. They look pretty
Beefy.
beefy, yeah.
All right, other
Oh my
door.
goodness.
Wait, are you coming back and telling us this?
Yes.
What if I pretend to be one of the ones we just killed and I just walk out?
No.
I think they. Oh, because you're.
Because you can drink it and
Yeah.
look like.
Right. Go for it.
But then where do we go?
I will. What,
You
once
have to tell
get them
them.
to leave.
You have to tell them. that the glyph is still in place, they must have gone down a hallway.
Good.
Like, you gotta get them out of here.
Oh, okay. Wait.
I think 2 of us should do it.
No one else can look the part. They know
I
the people they.
look the part.
No, because they sent 2 regular ass
I
people
can
through this
write
room.
another potion.
Let's not
Right
waste.
now?
Let's not.
It'll just cost him a spell slot, yeah.
Man,
Fine, I will
best
do
use
it.
of it.
Give me the potion.
I need to
I'm a-
not talk, though.
Yeah, I can do it.
Okay.
Just give me the
If I
potion.
talk, it's bad.
Both hands. I want you to drop it. Ding.
Have you seen my scar?
Down the hatch it goes.
Oh, know how I got this scar.
Okay.
We have enough
You're
to buy
both
you a
going
spell
to.
I'm going to be the one that was thrown in the bush.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'll be Mr.
And
Mushroom
I heard their
Man.
voice. Well, we can make everything. Like
Yeah,
sound,
sounds good.
smell, our
Yep.
voices,
Yep.
everything.
Very good.
Memorize your numbers.
I was gonna say.
Yeah, I
your
won't-
number, your number won't be correct, but you maybe just like
I'm gonna
cover it a little bit.
Take his sash.
because you are not getting access to the body that is currently covered in vines and
Could I?
other things.
Take one off my head.
Well, like
Use the sash. Oh, yes. Just
Yeah.
put it upside.
Yeah.
Just cover it with your hands. Go.
Yeah, skew
Yeah.
it slightly.
Well,
Yeah,
no,
I will-
I can materialize clothing and stuff too.
yeah, but you
Oh,
just
okay. There you go.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well, you
Sure.
get the sash now.
I'll be number 1.
No, you'll be number.
no, what?
You're in the
No.
10,000s.
What?
Yeah,
Yes,
look down.
At least in the 10,000s.
We up. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. What?
I'll talk.
Okay.
Okay.
Remember, if their number's
Alright.
higher,
I
you
will-
So you both move into the door. The one turns. You see he has a sash saying 582.
So glad we didn't try to pick a fight with those guys.
Yes.
Sir, the
Don't get too
ward
close.
is still active. Perhaps they went down one of the hallways, ducked into a room. There's not much over this way.
Deception.
I have advantage because of the cloud moon.
Well, yeah, but okay.
I'm gonna come out 2.
He has
Obviously.
advantage. So.
I got a
and just be, like,
solid.
pretending to look down hallways. Like,
Sure. Yeah, you're just kind of playing the part.
A solid 13.
Too close.
Would you like to augment that in any way?
God.
You're gonna need Gambit's help, I think, to do that.
Yeah.
But
I will, as I'm looking, I'll just like pat on the shoulder and just infuse a little bit of the magic that I'd use to create the potion. Just kind of a little bit more of that in to like boost the voice a little bit. And I'll spend, I guess, both.
you
And
can
I'll spend my one.
You can combine
I'll spend
your
one
3
of
to
mine, and
add
then you
proficiency.
can-
We need 3.
Or
I'll spend.
if
so
you want
spend,
to do that, or you can just reroll.
Good,
I mean, I have to-
proficiency is a 15.
Yeah.
If there's any
15's
roll we
not
spend
bad,
on, it's
but-
this
15's
one.
not bad, but it's not likely that I'm going to roll better than a 12. Right? It's just the odds
Did you
are.
only get +1?
Yeah.
So advantage, you only have only plus.
I have.
None of us are charismatic.
No, I'm the most charismatic with the +1 in the party.
Oh my God! How have we ever received anything so far?
yes. I
The
think-
fact
I
that you
think
survived
fi-
that 8-hour rest on level 1 was like.
I'm still gonna stay up above.
Yeah.
if
I
I
feel
need
like
to drop it into
15
combat.
I think 15's a good number.
Okay, so
15 is-
spend both of mine
And my
his-
one.
Yeah.
Okay. 15.
15's?
15's not a bad number.
I'll have someone to give you disadvantage.
That was good. It was good that you did that.
Holy shit!
Okay, it's now a nat 1. All right. It was a 19.
Oh, look at that conversions.
I have to pee.
Very good then. You and the other one stay here.
Just hang in there.
We'll go
course.
investigate.
We will hydrate on the other side of the doors if we can get them.
Do you think
Coming
they might
through.
be going for the 2 crazies on the back? Maybe we'll take our time getting down there to check.
I mean, to be fair, if they,
No, they are.
Deal with
important.
each other,
Let's
is
see.
that
Yeah,
They start just kind of
problematic?
like buddying up. Clearly, they're in a clique and you're not.
Yeah.
Oh, sir, I found this goblin.
And
Get lost in the roll.
yes, they do
Just kidding.
move off down the hallway.
Goblin.
And there went 150 gold.
So,
Am I going to be the one to point out that the last time you fought Eltharians in there, you spent like 200 gold to kill them and got like 100 back?
Yeah.
We got
spending
like
more than we in real life
190
here.
back in
Law
all
of diminishing
fairness.
returns here.
so do I refer to you as your number or your
Yes.
Actually, so I
Yeah.
pop my head over
Yes.
the top of the
Yeah,
thing.
you can see like shadows of them walking down the hallway.
I'm 42069. What's your number?
Listen. Listen. That's enough. You have got to make your way down, and you are the ones that can go ahead and infiltrate the place.
All right.
I will stealth and relay the information back to Jaldrad,
I mean, I could technically walk with them.
Can you
Wait,
change your
Stay, you
appearance
stay
again?
here. I'll.
Which way should we go?
Can you alter the spell to change your appearance
No.
again? Because you could change it to those guys now. Because
That would be good. But
yeah, you got. To do a
I
voice.
want to. Yes. yes. Well, let me go check down this hallway. Perhaps they came down that
Number
way.
42069 and number 8085.
8,080.
No. 8008.
Yeah.
8,000.
That's too high. That's way too high.
8008?
Yeah, no, it's way too high.
Yes.
What is happening?
Put a 5 at the end of it.
Yes. Oh.
Okay, deal.
Yeah. Listen.
They believed you
bigger
were
and
using
better.
normal
I can
voice.
use my action to change my appearance at any time. for the next
13:37.
10 minutes.
Okay, so be the guard.
I
that are-
changed
that
my
are going-
appearance to a pompous individual.
Be the other guards.
Oh,
Yeah.
you just immediately upgrade your rank, essentially. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay, now
but I have
Oh,
the wizard
goodness.
hat on.
No.
No!
I will.
Keymaster will roll its action,
It is.
pass hands, and I'll swap it out. You don't even know.
I'm just gonna
And there's
take
a
it.
purple mohawk underneath.
Yeah. Oh my god, dude, we gotta do it right.
yeah.
This is our one chance.
All right.
Walk our way to the portal room.
I'll wear their
Okay.
stupid, boring
Yep.
hat or hair.
Okay.
What they wear.
Let's go take a look. So
Helmet.
they went down this hallway, correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
I think we
That
follow
hole.
along.
No,
It
no.
goes in a circle, guys.
Yes. So we'll just.
No, because then we'll meet them and they'll be like, it'll be like that Spider-Man thing.
Isn't
No,
that
it's a super
problematic?
long hallway. They're
Yeah.
they're gonna be
Yeah,
a while
go-
before they
let's-
get
Let's
there.
go this
Let's
way.
go through this door.
They would also
You were obsessed with
presumably
that
they would
room.
also
No,
presumably
let's just
be checking around the
listen.
rooms and stuff.
We're just gonna be flinging open a door, checking for
No,
people.
they told us to stay here. Oh wait,
They told
that
those
was
guys.
those.
Yes. Let's go look over here.
We'll go.
I'm going to.
So I will say, as you move down that hallway, and obviously you do kind of look
Yeah.
down the
I'm
hallway,
going to look.
You
I'm
can
going
see, You
to.
can see they seem to have split up a little bit. They're like kind of like one of them's peering into one door, one's peering into the other door, one of them's looking down the other way there. And you do say like, one of them kind of just like, ugh, and he makes a face and kind of a hand gesture as you see two lumbering shadows making their way coming from the other direction, and they kind of like
Let's look
press
at-
back and like they kind of got this look of disgust, or they're like, ugh.
We want to go this
Yeah.
way.
Let's check that door. That's a good door to look into. Perhaps these devious people went over there.
I'll
Yeah,
listen to that. I'll
that's
listen to
good,
that door.
Okay.
Good thought processing.
I would like
Their
to.
voices are distracting me.
They
Yes. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
You might want to.
Ooga chaka.
Oh, I will.
Richter. Richter, you
on the
back
way-
to Kickstarter. You get to give an inspiration to somebody. You choose.
I can't stop.
On the way, I'm like, get him out of the room.
Well, so the way I see this is that I'm sort of the liaison. Jowdrad
Yeah.
is out of the room already. He's at the door frame, waiting and watching me. And I'm
Yeah,
giving
yeah.
Like little.
I'm just wanted to make sure it was stated so he doesn't go mushroom track.
Who has a
Skull
lower
sign.
number? You?
I am 541.
All right.
Right, that was the
That's
number?
sure, yeah.
And I'm 8.
You've given yourself some pretty nice. You give yourself some nice numbers. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Well, I
8.
thought that's the number you said.
Yeah. Yeah.
No.
Well,
Well,
you've
you've smart
increased it.
about this. Numbers of the sashes of those guys
Yeah.
is who you should.
Yeah,
be
which
So
is 541.
8008.
Yeah, one of the guys was a bit lower.
Don't run into
No,
that.
no, that's
No, that's too many. Just,
yeah,
Just a singular.
Okay,
yeah.
deal.
No, they're over here. So yeah, I'm just gonna fling this door open.
Okay.
All right, we get to see more map. Ooh.
Yeah.
Great! Oh, baby!
Baby.
There's a treasure chest!
Well, so there are a few things in this room.
A treasure chest.
It contains several shelves and desks piled high with cooking ingredients and equipment, complete with a roaring oven, various barrels and crates also lie scattered about, while the west wall is indented with alcoves of hanging meat. There are also cages and manacles lining the other walls, giving the room more of a prison look than a kitchen. Stains of multiple different colors coat what parts of the walls aren't smeared with blood, and the smell of meat and bread assault your senses. Bubbling cauldrons sit atop the counter.
I lean to Jowdrad.
There's nothing in this room for you.
There's nothing in this
So-
room.
Tastiest dungeon.
I can
You
smell
good at searching,
Oh yeah, the smell
right?
just like a wall coming out of there.
You're good at looking for things.
on bread.
I have been known to find.
I'm gonna run
things.
into the
You
room.
search the room. I will
Whoa, those are
stand
cool.
guard and see if I could spot these miscreants scuttling down the hallway while you search this room for them.
All right.
I'm gonna scuttle in there. And
I'll
I'm
head
gonna start
in
eating
and
bread.
look around.
I think it's fair to say we're going to spend a round in here or two searching the various.
We're gonna
things.
spend an hour in this room.
Well,
Let's be
the amount of
real.
time you spend is going to matter.
We spent 25 years over here.
Okay.
You only
Yeah.
have 10 minutes of alter
The
self.
objects here as seen.
More or less.
I go to the chest.
Yeah, I will.
I
I
go to the
will.
bread.
Yeah, everyone pick a
bread.
spot.
I will
I'll
walk
do chest.
down the table and let them know, just so you guys are brought in. I will stay relatively close to the door, keeping an eye down the hallway. And if I see them pass by, I will, take a step around, change myself to a lower number, and proceed.
Okay, so where
I
are
would
you
say
going to
there's also a trap door.
Oh.
It's a trap door. It's a trapped door. Trap door.
So yeah,
Oh.
I'll be.
I want to
Yes.
start taking bread rolls and anything else that can fit in like a bag.
Well,
Sure,
I'm
yeah,
never-
you can just start grabbing food and
I'm just gonna,
Yeah.
start. I'll eat a couple bread rolls.
Now,
oh,
wait.
oh god.
Does anyone remember what the Machanoid king said about where we had to go?
The other end of
The other end. So
Yeah.
going down this trapped door will not help us.
Probably not.
Unless we got stuff to sell to the mycelium market.
Chest.
Because if my back
Because-
is to my
Yes.
back is to the
Investigate
trap
the
door, we have to go left. which-
Investigation on the chest reveals 23.
Don't worry, we'll turn you around to make sure we go the right
chest.
direction.
That chest?
There's more chests? More than one
There's
chest?
two
There's
chests.
another chest over there.
Yeah.
Oh, well, we'll start with that.
There's also one over there. I think.
Yeah,
Yeah,
do you
we'll
mind
start with
moving
the one
people?
on the left.
Yeah,
I'm-
yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I'm way too far.
The one up
That
the
one
corner.
is unlocked,
Up in the
and
top corner.
as far as you can tell, you don't see any
There's
traps.
3 chests?
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Open
be
it up. What's in it?
looking over at
It
the
is
trap door.
filled with what looks to be clothing, like aprons, chef's hats, kind of rags. Like it's filled with a lot of that, just kind of layered.
Okay.
layered up.
Sift through it real quick.
There is no hollow bottom, but beneath all of the rags and stuff, you find what appears to be a spice rack.
Oh, that's expensive stuff.
Yes.
Scoop it up.
All right.
Saffron, turmeric,
Spice rack.
and thyme.
Spice must flow.
I will discern the expensive spices and put those away into a pouch, and the
Are
inexpensive
you
spices.
proficient in cooks utensils?
Nope.
Well, we could just sell all of them to the mycelium market. Perhaps. What need do we have for delicious, tasty food over?
You stare over Jogger. I was like,
Actually,
I mean, if you don't want
so
the spice.
what you can find is black pepper, cinnamon, and nutmeg. They each weigh about 2 pounds, and yeah,
a lot of
it's
cinnamon.
pretty valuable. You think that you could probably get at least over 100 gold for this, but you're not sure the exact number.
all right.
Spices are always worth.
I'll
a fair
scoop
bit.
those up because I mean, black powder is also very good in the rogue's hands for other things. And then I will then, for time's sake, because I know we don't have time for this, I will just close it. As to not.
Just leave it rustled and
No, I'll
everything.
put it all back in,
Oh,
and
okay,
close it,
okay.
and scurry over to the other chest, and then
Okay.
investigate that
Okay.
chest.
A couple important rules things because this is Deadliest Dungeon. I just looked into the transformation. We cannot transform as an action. We transform once as if by the alter self spell.
Oh, so I'm stuck.
We're both stuck as the regular dude.
Oh, we're
For
not.
10 minutes.
We're not like the pompous people. I'm back
No,
to.
we couldn't have transformed ourselves up in rank
That's
Oh,
fine.
okay.
It hasn't
Which might
really
actually
come
be
up.
better
But-
because
but
now you
it
can't
may
run
come
into
up,
the
Yes. Yes.
for future. So we are still those two
Oh, okay.
original dudes.
Oh, okay then. I guess I'm Mr. This guy now.
Oh god.
Yeah, my
What?
voice was
Do you have an issue with me?
I do,
Right. So you wanted to look at the other one?
oh god.
As I pass by, I grab some bread.
Yeah, sure.
That's a great idea.
Bread in my mouth. Next chest. Same thing. Unlocked.
Did you make an investigation on it?
I can't tell if it's locked just by looking at it.
It doesn't appear to be locked.
I would like to rip the lid off this
yeah.
box.
25.
Yeah, it looks to be okay. So this one looks like it is effectively just filled with all kinds of wines, and they look quite fancy. You're seeing like crystal felon stuff from like one of them marked, at least 500 years ago.
Holy shit.
Like very nice stuff.
There's
I
a
will
lot of
scurry to the other
issues.
chest, grab a bunch of aprons, wrap them up individually using my fast hands, and start slotting them in various places.
Humans are covered in
Padding.
aprons with
The
little
wine master.
bottles
I'm
of
the wine
wine.
master now.
I'm gonna rip the lid
There's
off
a
this
lot of
box.
issues with those elves, but they're wines.
Okay.
Only redeeming factor of them.
Inside the box appears to be Oh yes, it appears to be filled with. Oh, there's also some rum in there as well.
Oh, rum.
Yeah. It looks like it is filled with rations, so like kind of things you would expect to keep in a crate that don't really need to be preserved or anything, just kind of stored.
Like jerky and seeds
Yeah.
and things. Was that day's rations for us?
Oh, there's at least 10 days for each of you in that crate.
And then similar other
Oh,
things.
all we
it's
need.
same with
Yeah.
us, yeah.
I'll grab about 10.
And that's all we need.
All right. I'm only gonna get jerky.
I will hold up one of the bottles as I'm wrapping it and be like,
Judge Red,
What? Oh. Is that wine?
stop whining.
wrap it up and slot it away.
Put a cork in it.
And then I'll go to the trap.
You're a real
door.
big man, Keymaster.
Okay.
Real big man.
Yeah, go ahead. Listen.
Perception?
Yeah.
15.
Just the cold thrumming of underground.
So I want to be in this room for less than 2 minutes. So I'll go in, open those boxes real quick.
Okay.
But if that's 2 minutes, then I want to be exiting.
Okay. Keymaster is
Same,
still kind
really.
of taking his time,
He's
making
probably
his
gonna
way
be
through
taking time
stuff.
doing that.
Yeah.
That's fine. We'll just close the door behind him, let him have fun.
Okay.
We can leave.
I don't think we should check all the doors.
No, perhaps this one.
No,
and then
you're
we're done.
too obsessed with that room. I think you have a personal connection. that
It's
is
because he thinks if
deep.
we don't go in that room, we're going to miss out on some super amazing like pile of
It
gold.
is dark. Your dark vision gives you a set of spiral stairs leading down, and then it seems to like come out into some sort of cellar.
What dark vision?
Oh, you don't have dark vision?
No,
You're-
I'm the Fey brand. I get advantage on charms.
Ah.
Wait,
I
you
went
don't
for
get
the more protective version.
I
of the
see.
and
DS.
they don't
Very
get
good then.
dark vision?
I know, not this one. Not the version of mine.
Yeah, there's ultimate.
Land
there's
Gerben.
The
ultimate.
monsters? I didn't think I thought the monsters version got it.
No, he's not.
No,
No,
it's an even more different
no,
one.
he's a different one.
I mean, if you like that room so much, why don't you marry it?
Perhaps I will.
You guys are
You
gonna
can't
get too
stop
into
me.
character.
Okay.
Listen,
Let's go look at the
80085 like shrooms. What do you have?
Yeah, 42069 does not like rooms.
Well, let's get back into
Well, they're
position.
going out, so I'm just checking.
So, I know that the Myconids do not like Eltharian blades,
That's right.
and the guys that we killed had glowing blades.
That's right.
I'm going to run and grab one.
Yeah.
And use it as a source of light.
Okay. Heading down into the cellar, this appears to be, there are like casks,
Are you also
bottles, and it is quite cold. There's also a few more like sort of hanging slabs of meat and things like that. And there appears to be a series of metal bars that kind of leads further into darkness. Now, assuming you're just kind of checking everything. As you get closer, you see there are approximately 4 people just kind of shackled and manacled behind the bars, and they kind of like, as they see the green light come in, you see them kind of like adjust and straighten themselves up. They look quite emaciated. They
wanna
appear
make sure
to
that
be.
the light
They
is
appear
hiding
to
me.
be. One of them is an orc. One of them looks like he might be like sort of a half orc, and then the other 2 look to be dwarves.
Who are you?
What?
You're not wearing a sash or anything. You just have the glowing running sword. They're like,
We're the cooks.
Why do they keep you in the prison?
It's on lockdown. We're for the safety of us.
That makes sense. You're not Althurians, though.
Well, we are honored citizens of the Empire.
Yes, same. I'm here as part of my scouting mission.
what's your insight? Are you trained in insight?
Nope. But I got high good wisdom. 19.
Yeah, they are saying the things they're supposed to be saying. They are shackled to the wall, and they have chains coming out of the wall and onto like manacles and things that they're wearing, and you can see a huge lock on the gate. that
All right,
they're-
cut the
they're-
crap. You don't like the Eltharian Empire at all.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Do you see a sash on me?
Well, no.
Well, use your brain, stupid. I'm a goblin.
The
Dumb
orc-
dwarves?
The orc looms out of the shadows. He's kind of like thunders his way over to you. Looks down. He's at least like 7 feet tall.
I can still take you.
What do you propose, small one?
Tell you what, We'll free you. You help us get through this place. We'll give you some weaponry. You help us out. We'll get you free.
What good are weapons against the might of those who oppress us?
I pull out my daggers. They're like crusted in blood.
Think these hands are made of innocence there? There's more blood up there from Eltharians than there are in meat from the blood you spilled here.
We
Cooking.
are not warriors.
You don't need to be.
We will not decline your offer, but if you get slain, we will all meet a grisly end. We keep ourselves looked after by being good at cooking. We please them, and so they keep us around, and when it's not on lockdown, have reasonably decent lives, unlike some of the others.
Well, if you choose to live this life at this point, I'll leave you here. But I'm leaving.
Do you want to try and persuade them or anything, or is this more?
Nope,
just
I'm going to
a-
let them make the decision for themselves. Keymaster is true neutral.
Okay. You can see the two dwarves kind of looking at each other. Like, they seem like they're a little more go. And the half-orc goes to move, but the orc puts his hand up.
I know what happens to those who try to fight against the oppression of the Rennick Knights of Eltheria. And I will not see that happen to me. Go send yourself to an early grave if you must.
Sure. Do they put you in here? Or do you lock yourself in?
The two dwarves kind of slowly inch over to you. They're like,
What does that mean?
they want you to get them out. They're like, yeah, well, we're out of here.
All right, I will just turn and say like,
You can stay here if you wish. But in due time, you might want to get out of here.
The orc looks down at the dwarves.
I cannot allow either of you to go either. What do you think will happen if the Eltharians come down to find that I allowed you to escape?
Kind of steps between the dwarves and the gate.
If you only had 2 Eltharians on the inside.
if I only did. Okay, so while this talking's happening,
Yeah,
do the-
so
just
while
come
that's
down.
going on,
We'll
you
come
guys were kind
That
of
way
exploring
it's
out in
hog
the
down.
mess hall there.
We kind of decided to go back to our quote-unquote posts.
Well, we'd be able to see them coming down this hall.
Yeah, like
Yes.
So we didn't.
That's right. They
So-
appear to be systematically going through.
So I think we go and
Let's go and check your door you're obsessed with.
I will
Wait.
saunter.
Wait. Don't get too excited.
All right, come on, you two.
I will saunter, take a glance down this hallway.
All right. You can see at the far end. You can see the one of the guys who you kind of persuaded past, just sort of like sword out, kind of peering around a corner and slowly making his way around.
Once he goes around the corner, I will motion you to, and then hopefully motion Jodred to come over.
Like I've just left Keymaster.
Keymaster's doing his own thing. I trust that if
Keymaster,
the
he's a
Keymaster gets into trouble, he'll just go, cool, hide.
Does this door have a glyph on it?
It does not.
Is the door ajar?
I
or
open
a
the door.
It is not ajar. No.
Oh,
it is a
yes.
Door.
It is indeed a door.
Okay.
Nah.
I transform it, though, into a jar.
What?
For that hilarious joke.
Are you like just
I'll
like
give you
opening
one
it?
Oh,
or
I'm
you
just
just-
opening it.
Gambit
Okay.
inspiration.
Oh, yeah, no, I belong
save that
here.
for
I'm doing my
special
job
Last 6
of searching.
Okay.
Very
So, yeah, I'm just going to fling
Hands
this.
down.
Yep,
I'm going to
go
fling
for
this
it.
open.
While it was here.
You guys.
If you want to just kind of
George.
hold that back a little.
It's a room filled with nothing.
No, well, I gotta put stuff in there. So there are tables and shelves filling the room. Now, I think I'm at my capacity for tables, so if we want, we can move.
Oh, you can take those ones out. Yeah, we're
Some
not
of
going
those
back
there,
in
yeah.
there.
That room is dead to us.
Yeah, dead to us. I might be going back in there to hide.
Nope. It's dead to us. You've got a new room to hide.
Oh,
yeah, actually, I got lots of hiding spots there. Good luck finding me in that room.
Exactly. That's why I just left you.
Yes, there are several tables and shelves in this room, many of them containing what look to be chemicals, medical equipment, vials, both empty and full, and a few books. It does kind of give the appearance of a classroom at one point, but it has been like everything's been moved around. You can see things have been replaced, shelves have been swapped out. There are several tables which have people lying down upon them, different like bottles and chemicals kind of strewn about them, and strange contraptions and glowing green. What's the word I'm looking for?
Apparatus.
Apparatus, yes, thank you. A glowing green apparatus kind of around their body. There are 5 figures in this room. 4 of them appear to be like guard soldiers. Like they are not paying any attention to what's happening. They are like focused on the doorway and they all immediately see you enter. Whereas the other one is sort of like going from table to table, kind of checking in and administering occasional small things here and there. Lying on each of the tables, of course, is a figure, but they are unarmored. They look like they're a little like emaciated. You can see some of them are kind of twitching. They have black and green rivulets running all along their arms, and their skin is very pale and clammy.
Oh, I know what this is.
That sounds fun.
And as soon as you open the door, they all just kind of like, "What is it? Did you find them?"
I heard a noise that was coming from
One of
this
the people on
general
the table
area.
screams. They kind of just look over briefly, but then turn back to you.
That
And
would
I
explain it.
thought that, yes, perhaps it was the intruders. I clearly am
If
wrong.
there were intruders in here, we would have notified you.
They have...
Rest assured, we have everything under control. We are watching both doors.
Listen, I hate to step in here. I understand that, but we've lost too many today to not take these precautions.
That's why we have 4 guards.
I
in
understand. Apologies for the interruption.
It's a great room.
That's a gnarly room.
I love that room. See?
I think I'm gonna say shit. I think I know what it is.
Okay. Great room. Best room.
I mean,
We head all the way down to
the Witcher is calling.
Next room.
no, we do need to check them all.
Yes.
We only have like 3 minutes left.
Yeah, that's true.
wouldn't you
Your
want
disguise will
freedom?
wear up.
No, it's just, what, go all the way
You
down?
can get out.
What you offer is not freedom. You offer a torturous, slow, agonizing demise.
You can go to Lunalia. You can take off to Ionia. There's lots of places you can run to.
There is no way out of here save through the portal of teleportation, and the Eltharians keep it offline at all times.
We can activate it. How do you think we got in here? We can get you out.
If you truly wish to free us, you will do so. Clear the way for us. But we will not risk our necks for a false hope.
I'm going to insight.
Sound
Sure.
arguments from both sides.
15, 16 in total.
You examine the orc, looking up and down. You see he is covered in scars. Lots of recent scars.
So he's used to this.
He appears to have had the typical Iltharian breaking of the will. Like, he effectively has just accepted that this is how things are now.
So while I'm doing this conversation, can I just be pilfering shit while we're having a conversation?
Just grabbing bottles.
Yeah,
and,
what-
and thing-
I-
yeah.
I
You're-
go for the
I think you're right. I think at this point you are.
Well, I'm going to exchange
stacked.
things. If I find like, oh, this is like a this is like an Amarian like shitty Merlot versus like, oh, whoa, a 14-year. Oh, you know,
Eating all in
yeah.
front
Oh,
of
yeah.
them.
My mouth is covered. So I'm just pounding back food right now. Yeah, exactly.
You were saying?
Do I find anything in particular?
Yes.
What do I find?
So are you looking? Are you just? What specifically? Are you just looking for like bottles? Are you looking?
Oh,
at
I'm
casks?
going
Are you looking
through
at
everything.
kegs? You're
I'm
checking
doing.
everything.
I'm doing a loot, a classic roguish loot.
Okay.
Good old fashioned. I am a thief.
As you are talking to them, right?
Yeah, and keeping an eye on them. I'm just like,
I
what
care
was your-
so
what was your
deeply about your concerns.
it was like 16 or
Yeah, it
19.
was a 16,
19
17
or
something
something.
like
I rolled
that.
one at 19, one at 16.
As you make your way over to what looks to be a particularly good spiced rum keg, you do immediately notice that all 4 prisoners, kind of their body language changes, as if they're just like they all just kind of like sort of a half step back as you start to approach it.
What's in here?
Rum.
Okay. For the leaders, probably.
Perhaps.
So if I take it, you're as good as dead.
You will likely die first.
How?
Tis not for consumption by you.
Oh.
It's like 190 proof.
Oh. It's used for the mana laden.
They all seem very hesitant to answer, almost as if like. And I'll keep going with this insight just for expediency's sake, but they have been conditioned to like not divulge information, and they're like sort of painfully, slowly, like they definitely know something's up with that barrel, but they're not. They don't seem. They're being very cagey about it.
Just kick it over.
No, but I am going to like.
Do you want to stab it?
Well, look. No, I'm just gonna like just
Oh.
lift a little bit. Look.
Okay.
in. Well, I get an investigation on it. That's my way of saying I'm
You can
investigating.
do an investigating check, yeah.
We head down to the end, keep Jowdrad in front, and if someone sees us, we can
15.
pretend we're chasing Jowdrad.
Okay. With a 15, I'd say the first thing you notice, so you kind of like you're just popping it in the top of the barrel.
Before I
kinda
pop
like-
the lid, though, I want to like find out what the hell it is. So.
Right. So you pop that in, and you hear a. You smell the sound. You smell some kind of like corrosive.
Oh, this is
Kinda
a powdered
scent.
keg.
Not necessarily. What would you like to do with that?
Well, I have a Rennick sword in there. What's happened to the Rennick sword?
Yeah, the whole barrel. Well, the Rennick sword is smoke is beginning to billow at the one end, and you see the barrel kind of like start to shake violently. Wood begin to like twist and contort, and the bolts holding the metal bindings beginning to rattle.
Do I know what this is?
Something's in that barrel, and it does not like what you're doing.
Okay, I'll pull the blade out. Goes back to normal.
Yes.
Well, you better open your mouth now, or I'm going to open this thing and throw it into the cage with you.
Shit.
It is.
Good guy, Keymaster over
It
here
was put
protecting the
down
innocent.
here because it was dangerous. Old enchanted rum went bad when the Rennick began to destroy the weave here.
This could be very helpful. Let this thing loose.
Oh no, it's a booze.
It's a booze.
It is a booze.
I'm gonna. Oh, that's great.
booze.
I'm gonna. Oh, I'm taking this thing. So I'm gonna run up.
Oh, do I call?
I'm gonna run up to them and say, "Stay here. Be safe.
We will.
When it's quiet for longer than you realize, feel free to wander out." And as I'm saying that, I pick the lock.
Sure.
But leave it there for now. It looks like it's. It looks like
The
it's
dwarves
still
go
locked.
for it, and the orc just grabs it.
Wait,
and slams
you
it shut.
stupid dwarves. Why are dwarves always so stupid? Stay here and wait. I know a stupid dwarf.
Actually, he's a friend of mine. You see, and I start. Oh shit! Turn around.
Somewhere Dobrik's like, I feel a disturbance.
I'm gonna grab.
Ulrich just starts sneezing profusely.
I'm gonna grab this
Feel
barrel.
weird.
Is it like a? Is it like a keg?
It's a keg.
I'm gonna grab this keg. This is gonna be useful, and I'll just take this up and
Okay.
make my way back to the party.
Meanwhile,
Meanwhile.
we have decided to go to the very end of the hall.
Quote unquote capturing
Well,
An
you
intruder.
walking, but if there's any alert to our position, you run away from us.
You run away
So-
though we're chasing you.
Yeah, your alter self potion though will only last for 10 minutes.
That's
right?
correct.
So it is
We're on
Close.
the dwindling section.
basically about to wear off.
So hopefully we can get to the end of the hall, open that door, get inside before it runs out.
Okay.
Well, hopefully, I can get to you guys before that.
You have no idea where we is.
That's correct. Yes.
In fact, you, Tom, can't even see where our miniature is.
That's okay. I've got a way to do it.
All right.
Wait, we just walked through blood, right?
Yeah.
So you
yeah.
can follow the bloody
But there's footprints all over
woven
this place.
footprints.
I've got a couple of tricks I'm gonna ask. See if it works.
I also want to say when you did pull that Rennick dagger out, it had been like eaten away at, like it's kind of sizzled away. and-
Awesome. I'm leaving the Rennick, the glowing Rennick sword downstairs.
Okay.
I don't want it.
Actually, knowing that we've left Keymaster behind, I will take out that little pet rock I had. I had one of them. and I will.
Just what? Put it in this corner.
I'm gonna put it in the middle of the hall, and I'm gonna say, Keymaster, we're going to the end game, and I'll put it on the ground, and it will emit that little message if touched.
Okay.
So don't put it in the middle of the hall in case someone accidentally kicks it.
I'll put it against.
Put it in the corner.
Sure.
Corner where he'll obviously see it.
And
So
the
I
smiley
got a way
face
to
looking-
find you guys. I'll
Yeah.
see if it works.
Yeah.
Okay. So you begin making your way. Who's leading the? It's a 5-foot wide corridor, so you have to go single file. So who's leading?
Yeah,
the way?
Dread.
I'll be in the middle of.
No, you're leading.
Okay, I'm leading.
If
Is
someone
anybody
sees-
else super nervous right now?
No.
No.
I'm freaking.
Right.
I'm
So you are leading the way.
Bill Therian.
You make your way
Yes.
down past the first set of doors on your right, continuing down to the next. And Adam, if you could just place
Friends
these
forever.
two at the end of the hall, please.
At the end of the
As
hall.
coming around the corner are two lumbering figures, glowing green eyes, their bodies jerking and lurching forward as if they are struggling to move. You see two emaciated bodies that look very much like the knights you've been fighting up to this point, except there's just something about them. They look off. They look like they're almost being puppeted, like they're not moving of their own bone structure as they sort of just lumber forward.
So not unlike an undead, but even more uncoordinated, kind of, or.
I'd say, like, if your whole body was, like, when your arm falls asleep because you've been
Yeah.
laying on, if your whole body was like that, this is how you would move.
Okay, so
As if you can't actually,
like a zombie kind of.
as if you are able to, because when your arm falls asleep, you're able to move your fingers and move your arm, but you can't feel it happening,
Yeah.
right? Like when you're completely numb. And if your whole body was like that, it would be very difficult to walk and move, and that appears to kind of be how they are moving, as if their entire body is just numb, and they're sort of struggling to.
If I
maneuver
lean against the
themselves.
wall, could they theoretically pass?
Yeah, they could squeeze past. Yes.
Yeah, I will behave in the
Yeah.
same way that we saw the other ones, where I'm just gonna be
They are
like,
moving
disgusted.
very slowly.
we'll walk towards them, and then once we get 5-10 feet of them,
I'm-
then we'll
I'm
be
gonna walk forward
disgusted.
as
And
if I should be doing that.
yeah,
Okay.
and then we'll,
When I get close to them, I'm
So you
going
pass
to lean
by
against the
another
wall.
door on your left, another door on your right, and they begin to make their way towards you,
going to lean up
moving in a
against the wall.
very slow 10 feet per round.
so yeah, then they'd be like here.
Yeah, I'll press up against.
I'll
the-
press up against the wall, pretend to be disgusted
just
by
need
actually
to
just being
check.
disgusted.
You gotta hold yourself like this, or they won't know.
This is the
You-
official opinion why. Yeah.
The stench washes over you as formaldehyde begins to fill the
Oh.
corridor.
God.
I will hold my breath.
Breathe it in.
They continue to move down the hall. They get up to you, Jowdrad.
Oh man.
What's in your inventory?
food?
Well, there's one potion of healing, and the
Right.
rest is
They
mundane.
both immediately stop as their eyes flare up and they cock their heads towards you. And they begin to lunge for you.
It's.
They
I
sense
just
magic.
love how this episode is like, and then Joutra.
This episode.
Don't wait.
Considering he's at the
Yes.
He is at the front, yes.
front, can I reactionary?
No.
That's so loud.
That is so.
No,
the
not the
sun,
light
not the
blast.
beam.
No, it makes a pew.
Can I just? Are,
It's like you
are,
turn on a
are they just
flashlight.
reaching for where it is?
No, they are. So, I mean, they have detect magic at will. They've just been.
Blast them.
Fucking common ass magic items.
So they've detected magic on you, which has identified you as not an Eltharian. And you would assume you don't look like whatever targets they've specified are magical that shouldn't be attacked. They are lurching for you. You will have at least a chance to kind of react, but they are attacking you. They are offensively coming for you.
Okay.
We can just book it.
As soon as he went to reach for you, I was going to blast them with the get rid of
Well,
him.
If that's what you would do,
We gotta get rid of
then go ahead.
Okay, so what are you planning? You want to use the
I'm going to
line?
use the spray.
The
So,
space 15 foot.
Okay,
Well,
isn't
It's a
that,
cone.
isn't
That
that
will also
gonna,
hit.
But
I
I'm
was gonna say,
second
that
in
is,
line.
that is going to hit Jowdrad.
You're
What if I
last.
blast
in
it into the wall and then.
You can blast
cone.
into Jowdred and the two of them.
Sure.
Oh, you're trying to hit one?
No, I want to get both of them.
Can I fall prone? Can I just like duck?
We are going to roll initiative, I think.
Okay.
And then we'll just enact an order there.
Don't worry. I'm going at the end.
14.
Okay.
It's actually pretty good if you go last, actually.
I got
they might go
a
last.
nice round
Zombies
10.
don't go fast.
10.
3.
I mean, honestly, not the
Probably faster
worst.
than that.
You may as well also roll Keymaster. Just you won't get in them immediately, but
I mean,
What's
that?
this might help you
17,
find us.
18, 19.
okay.
Wait,
Right.
don't we all have potions of healing on us?
Yep.
No, you're the only one.
I do.
Oh,
No,
you
I
do
have
too.
one.
Oh,
Oh, well then.
the reason I asked you is
No,
because
I'm in
you're not
front.
magical. If it was him, they would have immediately just.
I'm currently head
he's
to toe in
covered in all
magic.
kinds of stuff, right? And he's covered in all kinds of stuff. It was only if you had something in your inventory, which you did.
All right, let's go. Yeah, because
Right.
you're mana laden. You're not mana laden.
That's
they
right.
Are. If they and you're in front.
Well, also you have,
Well,
you
he's
have,
not- yeah.
active altar selves on.
That's
so-
right. That's right. Exactly. That's exactly what it is.
Okay.
So, sorry, Jowdrad, you're going to be able to act first. So yes, you can do something.
You see him pulling out the
I
gun.
suggest you duck.
Or just move behind you.
I suggest you here.
hit a couple
Just-
times and duck.
Or
just do dodge
disengage
action.
and walk back.
Dodge
Like,
action's
move
not a
past
bad-
us.
Not a bad idea.
Duck, dodge, dive.
Just disengage and walk
Dip,
behind.
dodge.
Dip,
Dodge
dive, duck,
dynasty?
dodge, dodge,
Yeah.
and dive, and dodge, and duck.
Listen,
Duck Dodger.
head between the
24th
knees,
and 1/2
roll
century.
past us. Get out of the way of the murder.
Theoretically, if you just duck and fall and dodge, then he can blast.
I'm going to take the shove action.
There's also a door right next to you.
No. It's not right next to me.
I mean, it's close enough.
It's
I
past.
can't just go in.
No, you could open it.
Sorry, question. If I push this thing, will it not go anywhere because there's something behind
That's
it?
right.
Okay, so that's just
That's right. It'll just bash
Yeah.
into the one behind
You
you.
don't
Just-
want these things prone. Okay, cool.
Disengage and walk behind him. Does that not do exactly what you want? Put you at a firing range.
If you want to move through them, I'll have you make like a check, like a tumble check, to try and get past them. Like push past them, but
Shit, we split the party in the Deadliest Dungeon. Whoo, smart.
Yeah.
Sure.
I mean, listen, we haven't
I
lost
mean you're
much over
pretty
here.
safe, so I don't know why you're.
No, I'm just laughing.
Can I try to push past them?
Yeah. So you can give me athletics to just like shove them out of the way as you barrel through.
19.
Okay. Give me a second one for the second one.
Not.
So you can get past the first one. Unfortunately, you can't end your turn in his space.
I will push past him and then just knock open this door.
No.
All right.
That's a great idea.
It's a
Well,
lovely idea.
He's certainly done it. Which door
It's
is that?
it's almost like you could have not had to make any check
Oh,
and walk past
goody.
us. Because we're your
All
friends
right,
and we'd
you're
let you do
bursting
that.
into that
And then
room.
we kill both
Absolutely.
of them and then carry on.
Yeah, it's almost like I said that like 5
Alright.
times.
Yep,
Because it's radiant damage, so presumably it's double.
absolutely.
The door blows open to
I
a
don't know.
large. This is a large classroom, and it still looks like a large classroom, filled
More
with
space.
arcane components and strange metallic contraptions. A large slab sits in the center. I'm not sure where my slab went, but I do have one somewhere. But a
There's
large
slab there.
What?
The
No, I have a. There's like a metal or a stone slab, but it might be. Oh, it's fine.
It's over here. We can take one of the.
Oh, it's over there.
mycelium
That's right. That's right.
markets.
Put them.
The slab.
How big
A
is
large
this?
slab sits in the center with a green scarred figure in intricate robes that you would expect, like elvish mage-like robes.
Oh, lovely.
Just slashed open, covered in green, black scars.
Like slashed
lying-
open as in like open, or the robes are open?
Like thousands of tiny cuts with a Rennick dagger.
Yikes.
Lies upon the slab. Their features are gaunt. They look either sleeping very, very soundly or dead. The overpowering scent of noxious chemicals and ozone assault your senses. An elf man and woman dressed in impressive robes are examining the mage, and they were shaking their heads and sighing before they kind of turned to look. They look sickly. Their bodies are completely emaciated. They have like black and green tendrils, kind of, or like talons, kind of coming off their fingers. Have sort of seemed to have withered away to be more like bony and tendril-like, talon-like at the end.
Yeah.
They have large scars of green and black running down their bodies as they kind of like have a weird, like a bit of a hunch and like a move that kind of makes them look like they are ill, like they are diseased or something. Like they do not look well, these two elves. And as they turn, look, dear, we have company.
Yeah, the guards outside aren't acting right. They're kind of messing with our troop. Could you look into that, please?
We got one and we got two. If you would, someone would like to just throw these two guys in the room, please.
Are they around the table?
They're around the table.
I try to say that quite confidently, and I
Give
just
me
kinda step to
deception.
one side. Cool. So at disadvantage -2 because I'm
Yep,
exhausted.
that's right.
Yep. Well, 0.
Very good. The
No,
Necrovitae are
Zero.
infallible. You must be one of those intruders.
Nuh-uh.
I've never dissected a lupine before.
At what point do you just get the drop on them before they get the drop on you?
We did that
You
over
tell me,
there.
buddy.
Anytime that you try
You still have a
deception,
bonus action?
your deception should be stab.
Oh, honey, I've always wanted a pet.
You sound like
Don't worry, dear. He'll be yours soon.
I'll move to here.
Okay.
I still have a bonus action.
Yeah, you do.
Have you used your action?
Technically not.
No,
Yeah.
you haven't.
Well, first of all, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, yeah. So, first of all, bonus action. I would like to rage.
Okay. Well, that's going to cause some problems for everybody in the room.
All of them? Yeah, that sounds like a them problem.
Yeah.
You know, this might
The
be...
boring one.
Is that
good.
3 for 4 now?
It's concussive.
Funny, because he wrote it.
Well, it's all fucked as usual.
No, this is...
What's
they,
fine. I know what you're talking about.
They- Excuse me.
No, it's
The
entertaining.
guards are going to
us.
follow the intruder into the room, and we just close up the doors, and we just walk away.
Ah!
Listen, we
Okay,
could
but
just...
I actually don't act
No,
like that. So concussive. They all have to make that strength saving throw.
Strength. Wow, they're
Listen.
great at that.
We could just walk away.
The DC is let's see
1
here.
and 8.
See, now
Well,
he's gonna
well,
roll
I
a
don't care what the
20
DC is,
and
they
he'll
both
be
fail.
elite.
Yes.
The DC
I'm not even
is
going to
8,
bother
9,
spending
10,
inspiration
11,
on a strength
DC 12.
save for 2 wizards. It's just
Cool.
not happening.
They both take 3 points of thunder damage and are knocked prone.
Woo! They go flying back, and you hear like the sound of like almost like
Was there anything on the table too?
A dead
there,
body.
there was no, not a dead body. There was a body which also goes flying, and you hear a sickening crunch as it just
Now
flats
it's a
against
death.
the floor. And
Which one is
the 1 HP mage is now very dead.
Dying. Not dead
Dying.
yet.
Oh no, he's Rennick poisoned.
Yeah, he's dead.
Oh no, he was at max of 1 HP.
His max
right.
health
Oh yeah,
is
so
one.
he's dead. I did 3. He's dead. Which one said that she would turn me into a pet?
The woman.
Okay, cool. I will just take a.
Just go hey.
Drop the slab on her.
How are they going to pick it up?
He's got the gauntlets of ogre power.
No, they're
those
gone.
were
Oh,
those were-
we didn't restore them?
no, the
No,
relic-
there was
the
a-
relic-
I thought
Extreme-
16 strength. That's respectable.
Yeah.
No, we talked about
How
it for so
heavy
long
does the
that
like cursory
It is a
glance
s-
it's solid stone, right?
It's a stone slab.
And I have disadvantage on all ability checks.
That's
right?
right.
Yeah, just
But you're raging, so it's a flat wall.
It is a flat roll rage.
It looks very heavy.
Just wedge her against it for leverage and just knock it over.
Not impossible for you, probably.
I mean,
Very difficult.
you did get some inspiration from Richter for his backing of the Kickstarter, so you have 2.
So probably like an 18, 19, or a 20 on the die.
I feel like it's 20 would be the check, meaning you would need to roll a 15.
So it's a
One
15%,
die.
it's a 15% chance. Double it
No,
to the third.
Or I
25.
could just stab her really
That
hard.
sounds like the
That's
way more
the
safe.
empirically
'Cause
correct
you get advantage
decision.
for that.
I'm gonna stab her really hard with a Rennick longsword, which I don't think it really is gonna matter to her. But
well, it will not.
She
But
has been very withered already.
Well,
at
give
least I
her,
know that her DCs are down.
give her a stabby.
But
Stabby
hey,
at
two-hand
advantage.
that?
Stabby at advantage. Natural 20!
So do you need some D10s?
No, I'm
Oh, you're not-
one-handing. I would like a shield.
Are these the undead from Fish
Do you have a shield, though?
Yeah.
Oh.
The undead, they are the
Oh.
necromancers.
10,
They are
11,
indeed.
12, 13, 14, 15, 16 points of Rennick slashing damage.
16, you say?
You doubled your rage dice?
It's
There's
not a
no rage
die.
dice,
Oh,
it's
yeah,
just
just
+2.
plus So you,
Like an 8 edition.
this is with your Rennick sword. So as the Rennick sword
I
cuts
just like
through,
roar, casually walk over and go,
you see sort of
How
this,
do you play Dungeons and Dragons?
you see this sort of facsimile of life peel back from their body, and they actually look even worse.
oh, shit.
As you've carved through their false life and cut into them actually. And yeah, she actually looks borderline like on death's door in terms of ill, except she still
Ew.
seems to be quite mobile and movable.
I do not like any of this.
That's where we just live. We haven't engaged. Just turn around and walk.
Why did we deviate from the plan?
Anything else for Jowdrad?
That's a Jow Jet maneuver.
I'm just gonna take a little 35 to right there.
Okay.
Listen, he
That's
makes
me.
decisions and wonder why he dies.
On your turn.
Right, the two,
No, we just leave the door
the
open.
two creatures move into the room after their quarry.
Now.
So they move 10
feet.
No, they move full speed, 30.
What?
They were not moving at full speed. They were slowly, methodically searching the place for any magic that did not belong.
Now.
Now you can get, you go to here, you get all three
No,
of them.
Dobrik, now.
No, because then they know someone's on the other side of the doors. Just walk away. We continue with the plan.
Yes, they they will attack you.
What have I always said?
Follow
What do I
the
choose?
plan.
What do I choose always?
Path of Peace.
Path of peace.
He says.
Peace.
One arm kind of
You'll get it.
swings
You'll get it.
for you, and you're able to twist out of the way. But the second hand does clock you in the side.
For how much?
Well, so I rolled
Roll
a 23 to hit.
Okay,
I rolled very
sure.
well.
Yeah.
I thought that
Uh,
was damage first. I was like, oh shit.
no. So you are going to take 13 bludgeoning damage,
Reduced to 6.
and you're going to need to make a Constitution save against withering.
Hey, you
Don't worry. So he's withered.
Oh no, he's got it this time. I got.
No, he doesn't.
23.
Oh,
Okay.
bang.
The
I'm immune to being withered by that thing for now. for a
second
while.
one then swings at you. Wow,
You didn't short rest, though, after the healing.
that's
Did any of us?
Oh, but you had the temp hit.
Yeah, I
That's
have three
that's
temp.
yeah, that's an 11. I'm not satisfied with that.
Well,
Why?
the problem is the, you know,
I think I'm gonna re-roll that.
Spend two to
roll that?
reroll that?
Yeah, I'm gonna spend
Fair.
2
Yeah.
to re-roll that.
Just plan?
That's a little better. That is a
No, don't want the door.
17.
misses.
Ooh, then I will spend 3
Oh.
to make that a
All right.
19 or a
He
19.
wants to hit you.
I do want to hit you. You must suffer.
You think just keep going down the hall?
So yes, I mean that did cost
I
me
choose
4. That did cost
peace.
me just 5 inspiration.
Maybe
Five
not for
inspiration.
me.
Listen,
And it does
this
manage to catch you in the side with one of its fists, its withering slams. And that is going to. Ooh, do I want to max this? Just to be just to be like that? Nah, it's fine. 13 bludgeoning damage
So 6.
and another con save against being withered, which you fail for 5.
Oh.
As your own body becomes emaciated and covered in green black scars right where the fist lodges into your side.
I just laugh.
Let's see here.
yes, no. Your decision.
I mean, I can take out 3 of them. Actually, I can get all
That
4 of them
is,
with the cone, I think.
Oh,
No, you
yes,
can't.
They
I get 3 of
both
them.
Yeah,
lose a
But
charge.
no, I'm not him.
yeah. You just stand right here.
Yeah. So I'll do that.
So yes. Okay.
With a heavy shrug of the shoulders.
Cool. That's going to be them. So Dovrik.
Okay. So based on what I'm seeing, it looks like it can stand right here and not. be
You
in
actually
a
can't see
cone.
anything yet.
Yeah, I
So-
will.
You'll be in the.
I
cone,
will
though.
go-
It
Start
makes
throwing
sense.
open doors.
15 feet and struggle to grab my person to here, look in and go, oh, the intruder! Let's grab him!
I'm really evil and intrudy. Look at me intrude!
Let me heal myself. Ooh, a nice 10 hit points.
Is that with
Okay.
second wind?
Second wind.
Okay, good.
Second wind.
Just down a potion. Yeah.
Rush in
Yeah.
and heal.
Ooh. Oh no! I tripped and fell into the necro thing that you were talking about. Oh no! How foolish of me to accidentally hit that with advantage because it's not paying attention to me.
You're gonna need to make a performance check.
Does the fact that I mean, I got a 14 to hit. I mean, it's an undead thing, so maybe.
14 does hit.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I'm assuming these things are like indomitable and beefy.
They're just hard to kill. Yes.
Yeah.
They're not hard to hit.
This is gonna be.
8 points of piercing, and then
I didn't throw zombies at you at level 1. Okay.
That was great for.
Sorry, what was the
Remember
damage?
that?
8.
8.
Those zombies we had to fight, and the audience bought more zombies, and we had to fight more zombies.
We started throwing in the pool.
Okay. I mean, a 13
Yeah.
performance is not the worst.
13?
Yeah, it's not the worst. I doubt for my. Oh no! I accidentally slipped and stabbed one of them.
Yeah. I will say the woman who's currently very distracted doesn't even barely notice you, but the man does kind of just be like, right.
80085 is a clumsy bastard. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. What?
Yeah.
What will I ever do?
Doverick?
Action, movement, bonus action. So yeah.
Cool. Gambit.
These elves
Gambit, are you gonna do
big
the
mad
thing?
science
Look out!
fights.
Here comes 42069.
420,
Or actually-
69. Wait,
Yeah.
where? How,
So this will hit the 2 zombs.
are
Cone?
you coning?
Yeah.
I'm coning.
So
It's
it goes-
gonna hit me.
They will not.
How are you aiming
It's
that
gonna hit him.
cone?
It's gonna
If he
absolutely
gets
hit
up
him.
on
One-
the table,
one-
I was going to say,
one,
if he
two,
gets up on the
if
table,
he gets up on
it's
the
fine.
table, it doesn't hit him.
Yeah.
Yes. If,
Yeah.
you, if you get up on the table,
and you're fine.
Yeah.
There
So
you
he
go.
doesn't get up on the table.
And they'll hit the 2 zombies and the one on the floor.
Yes.
One,
Deck
no.
save,
Deck-
right?
Oh
Oh
no!
yeah, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1.
42069. Also clumsy. And using magic. Like a
Yeah, I was going
fool.
to say, there's no way out of that one.
You see my left ear kind of folding, like, oh, that's loud.
Okay, that is for
actually very quiet.
the one on the
Actually, my
ground
ear's not.
as a deck save is going to be 18.
That's
Does she have
that's-
disadvantage on deck saves by being prone, or is that not?
No.
No, that's
The other
restraint.
two are going to
Yeah.
get a 10 and an 11.
Those both
Sure,
fail.
both fails.
Okay.
So it is 19 radiant, which I'm hoping to the zombs is doubled.
It's normal
Right.
zombies don't, but it makes it
19?
so they can't do
These
their
are not
bullshit.
zombies.
Either way,
regeneration.
19's really good.
19's a good amount of
to everything.
damage.
And then half to the one they succeeded. So 9.
9.
So 9. Yes.
I've accepted the
426
truth
to
of our
9.
situation.
What are you doing? You must also
Seen
be a
beyond.
traitor.
Found this on the ground and I didn't understand its workings.
Well, you guys got some pretty good hits on them, but what did it
Traitorous.
Everything.
Traitorous man.
That's it for Gambit, right?
Well, if it costs everything.
Right. Keymaster,
Do you have a bonus action you want to use?
Top of the round, right? Where am I? Oh, you got more?
No, I'm done.
Okay. Yeah, Keymaster, you come out of the trapdoor and see that none of your friends are here.
Okay.
Ah,
Pretty
classic.
peaceful music.
I would like to follow the trail of breadcrumbs, as he said he was eating bread
Right.
as he was
So what is your movement speed?
Well, I mean, my movement speed's 30.
Okay. So
All right, and
You can bonus action dash too.
well, at
Well, I don't know
stealth
the fight,
though,
so-
you're
so
at half
with 30
movement.
feet, you can get
So
out of the
still
door.
that's true.
I mean, I'm
That's true.
stealthing, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
That's
know
fine.
what's going on. Ooh, nice. 17 plus, so 23 on the stealth.
So you can make yourself out of the door,
Yeah.
and you still don't see them anywhere.
What's
you don't
that-
see them down that hallway either.
Okay.
But you do see a walk
You do
over
see
here.
a couple of Iltharians kind of down that hallway, kind of just
Yeah,
checking
no, I closed the
around.
door.
With like a
And I go up against the wall here, and I survey the situation. Do I see blood prints? Do I see
I
crumbs?
think it's clear where they went because you could at least over in the corner there you see a little painted rock.
Yeah, you see a nice smiley face.
Uh,
Got a big smiley
Continue
face.
my
on it.
movement, and
Uh,
then I will dash to the rock.
that
alright,
should be your
so-
entire movement.
Yeah,
Because
that's
if you're
30. That's 30 to get to where you are now.
yeah, and if you're stealth, you move half speed. So this isn't
No,
moved.
not
Yeah,
necessarily.
is it?
Not necessarily.
If,
Is it not?
if you're moving stealthily, but
Yeah.
If you're trying to move silently, yes, but he's just hiding. Like he's just being.
Okay.
So,
yeah.
can I, as an action, move again?
That's a dash. Yes.
And then can I
as
bonus
a
action
bonus.
dash?
That's
because
right.
I'm a rogue, so I can get right
Oh yeah.
across there.
You have,
prefer to
you
do
have
is the
movement.
double dash.
I will.
for days.
I will.
So
I
you
will
can get
fly
to-
my way over to that rock.
This
But
will
of course,
leave you with.
I will
Yep.
quickly first look down the hall and just
looking down the hall, you don't. You
see
see
a
some.
door
You see
open?
some doors open, and you can probably at this point hear some stuff.
Can I bargain for a luck check to see if I see the remainder of the light flash from the gun?
Yeah, go for it.
Necronomicon will be number 2.
So you do have 15 feet of movement from this
15
spot.
and 9. I'm not lucky, so I do
Okay.
not see the light
So
flash.
yeah, no, you just see doors open, and I think you can hear the sound of some kind of scuffle or something going on down that
Okay,
way.
but I will grab the rock with the
You hear a
We
recorded
headed
message.
down the hall to the.
And
Oh no, we headed to our
the
final
end game.
objective. Is what I said.
the Ferrer Rock Rocher. I will then eat.
And then is that the epitome of his
15
ability
movement
to move?
left.
He's got 50 movement left?
1-5. 15.
Oh, 15. So do you want to use your rest of your 15 to move down that hall then? Or do you want to stay where you are?
I can't see the hall. I can't see the hall from here.
It's
Is there anywhere to hide there?
In the hallway?
no.
Not really.
How high is the ceiling?
10 feet?
So I can't even flatline the ceiling while being seen, right?
No.
Can I get there next turn if I do a full
No,
move?
this is 90 feet from your current
I can
position.
move 120. I can move,
No.
dash, and bonus action.
Yeah,
dash.
that's-
Can I?
That's
No,
90.
That's 90.
Oh, 36 to 90. Ferrero Rocher.
Um,
So no matter what happens, I can't get down there.
It will make it so that you can, after a normal move, you'll be in the hallway. Or you'll
Okay,
be in
I'll
the door.
move the rest of my movement down then.
Okay. Back to the combat. The two elves on the ground. They kind of they carry on, and their hand sort of extends out as you see pain wince through their body. Kind of the veins pulse along their arm as their clammy hand with the talons kind of washes over in something.
Oh, this
and
is
the
not good.
woman reaches up to
No,
grasp
it's not.
towards Jowdrad. I'm
Casting
going.
a spell.
Yes,
Cool. Is it a to hit spell?
it might be.
Oh.
the Zoms not care about her doing magic?
She's been designated as accepted.
Okay. What's the reason I'm asking is I want to give you disadvantage if it's an attack roll, but
I mean, I was just gonna make it an auto hit.
well,
He
then how
said
do we
his thing
rectify this?
first. He said his thing first, I believe, as
He did.
previously established.
You are on the stack at the moment if you wish to do something.
Yeah, as previously
Well,
established.
he can't modify it. If you modify, he can't modify
That's right.
Yeah.
If you give me disadvantage,
I'll
I
give you
have to roll.
disadvantage.
The best I can do is add my proficiency
I'll
to
give you
that.
disadvantage.
All right.
Yeah, listen. That's
We're
just
whittling it down, boys.
filibuster
We got a
him.
total of 4. He's got 21.
It's how we beat that initiative, that amount of stuff. We just have to
I can
filibuster.
only tell what he rolled just by his
Okay,
lack of.
I'm going to spend 2 to re-roll then.
Ooh, down to 19.
Hey.
Reroll. I just
Yes!
You roll either
Look at
of your dice.
Literally rolled the exact same thing.
For he's
That's
a jolly
the
good
that's the classic
DM.
Jowdrad maneuver
For
right
he's
there.
a jolly good DM.
Dungeons and Dragons is
all
a
right,
team
it's
activity.
2
You're on
more to
our
re-roll this
team.
again.
Yeah,
It's
we're on the
really
same
wonderful.
team.
Same
We're doing it
team.
again.
We're all writing a story
You're doing it
together.
That's right.
Devin.
So you're on 17
There
now,
are
and
no
you still have
winners.
nothing.
Really need this thing.
So you've used 4 initiative or 4 inspiration, got nowhere
I'm
with
imagining you've cast Vampiric Touch.
Doing this for red.
You still got heaps.
We're
more.
gonna do 2 more. I gotta make this work.
Holy shit.
To clear all these out of here.
And what, am I right? You
All
casting
right.
Vampiric Touch?
18.
Just hit.
I would like to reduce it by my proficiency bonus with my 2 now.
God.
Now, to save Devin's blood pressure, you cannot.
it. No, because
You are
'cause-
not in the room. You have no way to do it.
Oh, I guess I
Don't
can't.
worry,
Yeah,
the two of
yeah.
you guys can,
We
bro.
do. Yeah, that's true. We do have the. We
Yeah,
do,
but I want to honor Red's purchase.
Oh, fair.
I think this is
Go ahead.
the funniest thing.
18 exactly hits.
Cool.
It's a
Vampiric touch.
Yeah. Completely non-surprising.
I'm going to spend 5 to maximize it.
It doesn't even matter. It
It
minimizes
matters
what
for
killed
the
me.
healing.
Dobrik.
Oh, right. Wow. That's awkward.
This is why we should have gone into the room.
She heals,
I mean,
and you
we
take
have only
18
one to
necrotic
blame.
damage.
I'm out.
Just for once in your life, can you listen to the captain when it comes to
Captain
plan?
Dobrik!
Of-
Let the record show.
Yeah, I guess I
no
could
one
do
told
that.
me not to go in the room.
I told you to get behind me.
But no one told me not to go in the room.
This is true.
I mean, semantics. Dobrik.
Ah, good. I apologize it took so long, but we got there in the end.
I choose peace.
Now
You
that
choose idiocy.
Dissension in the ranks. Dissension in the ranks.
Listen,
Nothing matters, Dobrik.
Yeah.
other
We
one-
just come back. Nothing fucking matters.
it matters for the rest of us.
No, I'm saving your life.
He is draining some attacks for us. So
It's not even that. You
Look.
literally could have just left.
that hit
That's-
cost me a lot.
That was
okay?
my
Finally starts
plan.
kicking and-
Yeah, why'd you come in?
Because he said he wanted to go in.
George, I appreciate you. But you could have just left. It's all good.
You were happy to be.
We don't leave behind. You wouldn't.
We had so many times.
The other one will reach over.
That's what we do. Yes.
If you want to make a wisdom save, please.
Oh no, that's not great.
Oh, you failed.
Ooh.
See, this is why we shouldn't have.
I have a tattoo.
Failed
that says, Leave
as a
them behind.
crown of thorns wraps its way around your head, and Gambit looks like he needs to be attacked. Right. Jowdrad, I'll take that die.
I love your
You-
absolute refusal to at all help with that.
And
It's always a
Jowdrad rises and gets
Help
a
with what?
turn.
No,
He's
I'm
withered.
withered.
Oh, you're withered. Never
He
mind.
stabilized.
You stabilize.
I stabilize,
Stabilize.
and I have one temporary hit point.
Yes, you do.
But this is good though. Get that thing out of your
Wait.
That's
system.
right.
Who has the Hail of Thorns?
The crown of thorns.
Me.
Oh. Wait, you didn't. You. Oh, my refusal to help you not get Crown of Thorns.
I mean, he said the fairly.
I will
good-
now roll for withering.
Yes, go for it.
21.
You're no longer withered.
Oh, bring him up.
All you need is a healing potion, and you'll be good to go.
One in my pocket.
Right, the two walking bodies choose their new target, which is going to be Gambit. He's covered in magical stuff.
But I'm on a table.
You are on a table.
So they can only hit my extremely. I forgot to mention this at the beginning of the campaign. I have 4-inch plate mail just on my leg.
Just on your leg.
Oh no, I heard you talk about that.
Four, yeah,
Like
4-inch
character
plate
generation.
greaves.
They're like they're fixed too. There's no band.
Right.
Yeah.
Of course. They've
Damn.
been bolted into your
Yeah, my
flesh.
leg specifically is
They're
AC,
shin
That is some
splints.
leg wear
They're
right
real
there.
shin
it's
splints.
Yeah.
AC 37.
Right. Of
Yeah.
course. Yeah. That's casual. 37. You know.
Casual.
Right. So that's going to be a lot. 23 to hit.
Close, but
Yeah. Well.
I
yeah.
got-
Just barely, right?
yeah. Oh, I left my fly down. That's how they go.
You will be slammed
My ghoulies.
for 13 bludgeoning damage.
And out of an act of defiance, Sentence doesn't say I can't take reactions.
Is it?
It does not. I am reading it right now.
Really?
Yes.
He can still do it. He just has to
No,
attack with
Crown
his
of Madness
action.
just forced you to do an action.
All right.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Yeah. So out of an act of defiance, I will push my shield into the
Yes.
way, giving him his plate mail shin plates, reducing the damage by basically nothing. I am sorry. You take 10 instead of 13.
That is exactly how much health I have.
Oh,
It was a good try. Good
Well,
try.
don't worry. I will help you when I stab you when you're down.
Yeah, that's going to happen. Yes.
Unless you break the will save.
It's at the end of my turn, I believe.
The creature will then just attack you because there's nothing saying it can't do that.
It's true.
Sure.
As Lowhold tends to use Crown of Madness a lot, this is a very deadly spell.
It is concentration though, right?
It is concentration.
That's a 12 to hit. 12, which I know doesn't hit you, and I'm going to conserve my 10. I think.
Does
I
it-
think this has been a.
Are you sure you don't wanna
very
re-roll
nice
that?
round.
If you take
I
damage,
think you should re-roll that.
If you take that, you can force him to reroll it.
I think you should.
Oh, you cannot. You have no inspiration.
I have no inspiration.
If you take damage though, do you get to reroll on the save?
I don't think so.
Nope.
No, he takes the damage, but he gets a roll at the end of every turn
Yep.
to try and break
Oh, okay,
free of the
okay.
crown.
Yeah, it's not.
And-
Breaking free of the crown will
And
change the
the
fight.
mage must use their action to puppet him, so it basically just consumes that mage's turns. But it's much more effective than, various other things that they can do. That will then take us to Dovrik, who is going to attack Gambit's unconscious body
Get advantage.
with advantage.
Don't worry.
Terra ones.
I hit. Best roll of the night, pretty much for me outside of the critical. A 23.
Great.
Wait, what was it?
23 to hit.
Well, it
Oh,
is a
damn.
critical, so it's
Is it
two
a critical
fail.
hit?
It has,
I was not.
I'm
I mean, it
unconscious.
will. I will roll my damage dice.
Oh, right.
You don't
so-
need to. It's
No, you
just-
don't
I'm
need
it's
to.
just
I'm
two-
unconscious.
Right.
two
so-
fails.
It
is
does.
a
It matters because if I can, if I roll really low and really bad, I can use my reaction to prevent the damage by once again intercepting myself.
Holy cow!
Oh yeah,
Wait,
because
can
it's
you
your
do that?
because it's your
Yeah.
turn again. You can use your.
I have
reaction.
my reaction back.
I guess you
Don't they
can.
have a scene
Yeah.
like this from Willow?
But it.
So come on, come on, Snake Eyes. That's a cock die. We got 1-1. Come on. Okay, this is only 6 damage. On a D10, I need to roll a 4.
Okay, go.
This sounds real doable.
This is ridiculous. I love this.
Intercept your own damage.
Ladies and gentlemen, we rolled another 1.
A what?
So you still take 2 failed.
Well, you know, I appreciate that.
You know what? That
lovely.
was pretty good.
That was lovely.
Isn't this like the animated dead body in that sword fight in Golden Compass? Or the
Yeah.
movie? It's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that scene there. Where he's
Yeah.
just like against his
That
will.
was a valiant effort, my friend. You deserve the Medal of Friendship.
or an inspiration
Ah.
gifted by the
Yeah,
DM. Oh, I tried.
Medal of
We
Friendship.
we tried. We did not get very far.
Right. Now, Gambit, I'm going to need that die again. And let's see if I roll a 1. I rolled
Are
a
you
3.
withered?
No, he's not withered.
Okay.
So
But didn't you hit him still?
I still
Yeah,
hit him
yeah,
to
yeah.
his
I
2
have two
fail.
fails.
if I roll a
But
fail, he's done.
what's important is 20 still on the table for him.
It's a 20.
Jesus.
It's thunderous, isn't it?
Tis. I'm not looking because I can actually see it.
I'm looking for
you,
reactions.
You shuffle off your mortal coil.
No, Gambit, no!
We need a death ping.
But you
Oh
missed.
yeah, I should set that up.
We need the
Yeah,
bell, the
we need the
ding.
bell.
Yeah.
And when you set it up, you gotta ring it
Tom, do you have a mic?
7 times.
No.
Listen, you can just.
Wow.
Perfect.
What's
That is
that?
the number of rounds it will take for you to come back.
Oh, okay.
We will deal with you later.
He rolled 8 on a D4.
The magic.
I'm not coming into this fight.
Keymaster,
Oh my god.
I mean, you're gonna.
so what am I? Am I hearing the?
you are hearing combat. It's muffled, but because the doors are open, it is emanating down the hallway. You hear the sound of Dovrik desperately attacking his own shield.
So I basically I'll go up and take a peer. I'll just peer in with my hide still. I'll keep
So
Full
you
90
can't.
feet.
90 feet.
Oh, if I can't make it? Oh,
No.
I can't hear
10,
it.
20.
You can hear it. It's
30.
just very faint.
I'm gonna
40.
maintain my hide.
50, 60, 70, 90, because I believe this puts you 10, 20, 30. Yes, so you'd be
So
at
the
the
next turn
door
I can see
next
it.
turn and peering in.
Okay.
Yeah. You're just miles away from this fight.
You guys did go a very long distance away from.
Yet, for some reason, some of us opened the door, and for some reason, the rest of us followed.
Okay. I guess
I was against it,
The choices we make in life.
I
but
guess I will. No.
So here's the deal. The elf commands you to attack a dead body.
can I choose to attack a non-living thing? I thought I have to attack
think
a
it does
creature,
have to be a creature. So
which means I attack one of the undead.
well, no,
you get
he
six?
chooses.
Someone
How'd you
within
get
5
6
feet
all
of
of a
me.
sudden?
And within 5 feet of me,
Oh, there was a trap.
Oh,
nice.
Who
very
did the trap?
nice.
Against a
There was
creature
a trap,
other than
I guess,
itself.
Gambit set off for dying. So congratulations there.
So he can use his action
awesome.
to tell me to attack a
But he doesn't
creature.
have to, I suppose.
Which
Oh,
then I get
you
my turn.
must use your action to maintain control.
Well,
Oh,
he has-
I also
right.
forgot
You
to
have to roll.
roll my save at the end of the
At
turn.
the end of your turn. Yeah, that's true.
17. So that probably solves a lot of problems.
All right, yeah, no. So on the elf's turn, he no longer has control over you. So instead, he just says, Ortado, Ortichama, and 3 magic missiles directly into your face.
You and your magic missiles. You love that spell
good
so
stuff.
much.
I mean, it's an automatic failed death save every time.
I know it's
That's 12
It's a good
force
spell.
damage.
Ouch.
As 3 bolts of screaming skulls covered in greenish black mist just slam directly into you.
Fucking weird.
And then the woman stands up from lying on the ground. Oh, good choice! Ortano Ordigiama! And 3 more directly into your face.
These ones you might want to do one at a
9
time.
force damage.
One at a time?
3.
Okay. Then the last one hits me when I have 0, so I have one
Okay.
failed.
Very good.
So I can hear all this happening.
Yes, you can.
Oh, my
You
friends
can hear,
are
you can
dying.
hear the sounds of spells being cast.
I am not going in that room. I am hightailing it back to the kick to a safe space.
As you should.
I'm not going in there. Me versus all that. No, today's not the day for the first death. You'll all come back. I have to come rescue you now.
Yeah.
Now you're understanding what I'm putting down.
Yeah.
We'll all come
this
back.
is on you. And I'm
This is
I will
yeah.
die for Jow
You
Dredd.
killed all of us.
yes, this
Absolutely.
is on you.
I absolutely. I don't.
No, Jow Dredd
I'll
stabilized.
explain later.
Don't stabilized.
Yeah, they don't know that.
You are stabilized. That's
Yeah.
right.
And no one's attacked him since.
They don't know that. There's no visual for that. I just look like I'm dying.
That's true. Everyone in that room is currently unconscious, so you don't know what happens. So
I'm bolting it back.
You're bolting.
bolting
back.
it.
You're
like
bolting
full
back.
speed back.
Where is your end destination?
My end destination is to go back into the Myconium room.
Okay. You book your way back there. You have no problem doing that.
When I get to the Myconium room, I need to ask them for help.
Okay. Interesting. Okay. I'm going to make some death saves for Dovrik then, because it's going to take you at least
It's
two
2
turns-
rounds.
2 turns to get there.
two
It's
turns, I
turn
think, to get to
1,
the door. Yeah.
turn 2.
2 turns to get to the door. So 1,
God,
2.
That thing is so loud.
I mean,
I like-
like, it's not fail at least, it sounds like.
Things are happening. You get to the door to the Myconid room.
I go in.
You go in.
Yeah, you'll have
the
enough.
creature's about face.
I need you to help me. My friends are all dying, dead, gone. I don't know what's happening, but it's bad. But there's magic in there. I heard spell casting and just saw light flashing and all this other weird stuff.
Prove the traitors of their kind.
Here's the problem.
We found other things. I'll pull up some spice. Yeah?
I'll fill in the bodies also along the way.
Edible plants. Things. What do you intend me to do?
Well, I don't know. What can you do?
Wish to make trade?
What can you do?
We can rebuild your friends once they have turned into mulch.
Not gonna help you fight.
What?
Not gonna help you fight.
That's not what I'm asking. This is what I'm asking. You can bring them back here once they're dead? How long is that going to take?
It will take some time for your flesh folk mind, but a pittance for that of the eons of mycelium. If they die, they will be thrown into the experimentation chamber.
Where's that?
I think I know where that is, but Keep Goblin is not there when they discovered it.
Yeah.
Where's that?
It is not far.
Are they
will
dead?
Be,
We're going to find out.
Okay.
they will be either stored for further incantation or they will be reduced to magical components.
What the hell did they do?
They will be taken to the cages.
All right.
Once they have been brought, you may bring them to me.
Oh, I gotta go save them? Oh no! This is not good.
Keymaster is John Rambo this summer. Good.
Hey. Da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da.
Who's more the idiot? The man that opened the door or the people that followed?
The man that opened the door.
You.
All you had to do
You
was
by a
duck.
lot.
If you-
All you had to do is duck, move behind us.
All right. Fast forwarding a little bit.
It's fine.
I will do the cauldron thing to keep myself from being spored.
Okay.
I will spore myself.
Gambit, you arrive once again in the plane of the gray as your soul is excised from your body. You see the bruise-colored wraith in orange trappings just smile.
You're killing a lot of them. Keep killing them. But first,
Oh, that
give
helps
me a
you.
D10 roll.
I think this makes him happy.
1. Come on. And then followed by 2 more 1s.
9.
We've had that one before.
9.
9. Have you not had a 9 before?
No, we've definitely had it
It'd be
before.
hilarious if it was the hit point one.
Is it the hit point one? Yeah.
Your max HP goes down by 1.
Great.
Again?
Of your 4 walls, 3 of them have been 9.
Did you hear we were talking about
No.
making plushies of the characters, and yours would have your head separated so it could be on a keychain?
Yes.
The Wraith just saps the vitality from your body as you see him become a little bit more corporeal
I don't know how I'm gonna get you guys out of this.
before
You could have
shunting
tried
back
to
into
begin
your
with.
body. As the 3 of you have been taken to a prison. Now,
I stabilized.
you did actually. You did stabilize. You have not died.
And he's stabilized, right?
Yes, right.
So only Gambit's the death.
That's right.
All according to plan.
So Gambit being dead is being taken somewhere,
Holy
while the
shit.
2 of you are thrown into a room.
Well, this is the opposite of an epic battle game.
Just preemptively throw us in this
Yes.
room.
Well, you're not in that room.
Oh.
You don't know where you are.
No, that's not the experiment. I know what that room.
Yeah,
I guess
Oh,
what that
y'all,
room is.
you two aren't dead.
that's
we
right.
stabilized.
Yeah. So, by the way, when I was dead, I was in the dream world of the chat. Big Red's having the best day.
Red's having the best day.
All just Big Red to like, yeah.
Gambit,
Uh-huh.
since you do come back to life, you wake up
When September ends.
Well, I mean,
when
they had
September ends.
like what, 12, 18 seconds to drag you somewhere.
It was 4 rounds, so 24 seconds.
Yeah.
You
Well, you
wake
s-
up
yeah.
in the process of being carried. I assume you continue to remain limp.
Ah! Yes.
Yeah, just not to fight over again. How many hit points do you have?
Don't do the Gambit maneuver.
Oh yeah. My max is now 21.
Right. So you're gonna roll a hit.
Oh.
die, see what you can do.
Oh, that's painful to hear.
8 plus 2, 10.
2 at 10.
All right. Hearing a door close.
Now I was being carried.
Rage in the cave.
Was
They
there like
threw the
multiple
dead body
footsteps?
into
Yes,
the
and-
kitchen.
and like they don't
That-
have any other room
I
to
think
store
that used
cages.
to be an elven kitchen.
I
They
get
use
you.
it as a kitchen / whatever the heck else they want to use it
That's
for.
right.
But you don't put dead bodies beside the food that you eat. That's how you get
They
disease.
don't give a shit.
Apparently, they don't like living. Okay.
They are walking poison veins. I think they're fine.
I'm in a cage.
That's right.
Great.
Now, Keymaster,
Quite safe actually.
you've been safe here for a bit. How long do you plan to wait?
I'm just reading up some of the potions
Yes.
that might help me, like diminutive, becoming very small, help me with my stealthing. I was also reading about trying to bargain for a potion of invulnerability and go to town, but that's way too expensive.
You can move the 2 zombs out of that room. They're back to patrolling again.
Cool.
So I don't know what happened to these people.
That's right. You didn't see what happened. The Myconid has told you they have been moved, but obviously the Myconid doesn't necessarily know everything. He doesn't go outside this room. So he just knows of what this place was before it became this.
So I was going to make my way back down to the dwarf and orcs
Mm-hmm.
before going to the Myconid room,
Okay.
and I think that's where Keymaster would likely go next.
Sure.
Not because Gambit's there,
Yeah, no,
but
no.
I think that's where
yeah, that's
Keymaster
fine.
would likely go
That's
next.
the only real. I mean, you could even just interrogate them. They probably know where stuff is, right? So
Yes, that's
heading into
'cause-
the kitchen, you find Gambit. He looks a little more sallow than before.
Is he unconscious?
No.
It, look. What happened? Very much so.
Yes, they didn't post a guard for the dead body.
Give up the ruse.
Is it locked?
Oh yeah, they did do that.
14.
I'd say it's not a very good lock. I think that would do it. Yeah.
Okay.
Pretended I died, so they brought me here. Where are the rest of the team?
Don't know. I think they actually died.
What the hell happened down there? I heard death. I had to run.
Well, we had this plan that we would go to the end, find out where we needed to go while we were still disguised. Unfortunately, Jowdrad smelled some meat or something and ran off into a random room. There were a bunch of magic-y people in there, and, well, it wasn't in the cards, as you'd say. So I played dead, possum-like, got brought here, but I was too convincingly playing dead. I didn't see where the others went.
And it's like clear that he has worse off than he was before.
I don't think I'd be able to tell that. I'm trying very hard to not
don't know
metagame because I
what
know everything
my-
that's happening. So I'm trying to be as dumb as the Keymaster would be.
I don't know what my appearance would be like. Maybe just tired.
If the Myconids
Yeah.
didn't tell me what they told me, I probably would have gone to scout.
Yeah.
So now that I know the Myconids, something happened. They're separated.
Did you find out where we were?
I was coming down the hallway,
Yes.
and I heard you all grunting and spells being cast.
Yes,
I went to the Myconids for help, and they told me that you guys were separated.
Oh. They didn't say where they were,
They say those that died come here.
but pretended to die.
One 6 and 1/2 dozen the other again. But listen, there's an orc, a half orc, and 2 dwarves in a prison cell downstairs. They're the cooks. But they're conditioned by the Eltherians. Maybe you can talk some sense in them. Maybe they can help us.
Now, what do we need them for?
I don't know.
Hold on. Not thinking straight. It's better. I took it off and
Oh, welcome back, Gambit. I was getting nervous there for a second.
Yeah, it folds up into my pocket.
Of course.
Foldable hat.
I don't know if they'd be much use to us.
Oh, I hate this level.
We're like seasoned fighters and they just prepare food. That's like below the help.
Tell me what happened.
We went into this room, and there was 2 kind of elven magicians, sorcerers. They were doing some kind of experimentation on someone.
Magic users here in an Eltherian fortress?
Yes, and the zombies who... Well, we ran into the zombies. This is how it all started. Jowdrad lost his mind and ran in a random room. The zombies were attracted to us because we had magic on us, but they didn't seem to care about these 2. So I'm wondering if there's a way we can disguise ourselves like they have, in some way. But that's more to the point. Anyways, they took over Dobrik's body and made him attack us. Jowdrad went down to the zombies, and then I had to basically do my best to save everyone, but I saw it would be too high of a task.
I'll open the hatch,
Mhm.
pop my head down. Who's there?
They're still there.
I have been informed that there is a torture room. Where's that?
You wish to go where they keep the mages.
Yeah, that sounds great.
Oh, we did find one room over...
You see my hand lift up?
Where's the torture room?
They keep them in one of the old dormitories.
If I were to walk out of this door, where would I go?
Door 8.
Now that I think, when I was walking down the hallways, were they numbered?
That hallway?
Yeah.
No. That hallway, yes.
Thank you. Dormitory 8. Apparently, that's the torture room.
Why would
I
they-
think that's where Jowdrad and Dobrik are.
Right. Well, okay, peek out the door, see if you see anything.
I'll do my usual.
Mhm.
15.
The place looks a little less high alert than it used to. You see a lot of guards, just like Eltharian guards, just kind of like, whew.
Well, that was a little scary, wasn't it? Good thing we got them all.
And
I have an idea.
They're just kind of like meandering around, not really paying that much
the hallways
attention.
just got people kind of just meandering.
It's here and there, yeah.
I could turn myself into one of them again, lead you out in chains to the torture room.
I do not want to be seen. Why don't you wander the halls and let me just do my thing?
It's just a hallway.
Let me just do my thing.
Wait.
Yeah, I'm already holding it.
Potion of invisibility.
Yeah.
What was I holding?
I was literally just gonna roll for it, but I'm like, I'm already holding it. So you go to reach for it. I'll be like this.
I was holding
Gambit
it.
views the
Disappears
cosmos.
into mist.
This one.
He's a wizard.
Yes, the gourd of invisibility.
Okay, do you do your thing? I'll do mine.
Okay, hold on. I need to spend. Oh, I have heaps now. I need to spend some
Holy
inspiration.
cow! You're up to 11.
No, more than DM.
Wow.
Yes.
Spend.
Thank you, everyone.
All part of my cunning.
Can I
plan.
spend 4, please, to get myself a spell slot? And I will sit down cross-legged, crisscross applesauce. Applesauce?
Crisscross
Applesauce.
applesauce.
Yep.
yes.
Yay!
expression.
Thanks, guys.
And
High
I
train.
will begin pulling from the floor a vial of alter self.
Oh, also, I hope you're telling people that if they back the Kickstarter, they get to give inspiration. I know Temple,
But
did,
only to the players.
but only to the players.
No.
That is a hard rule. Yeah.
No. All right.
The backing is the
So what's
heroes.
Oh, for
This
your
is alter self.
okay.
Oh,
I'll
wait. Yes.
I'll take the gourd.
You vanish from sight. You are invisible for I think a minute.
I turn
No, it's
into
in-
42069. I
Is it
don't read.
invisibility?
I think so.
Yeah, I wanna read
maybe,
it.
Yeah.
Maybe it's an hour then.
I'll read it. It should be an hour, but I will double check. It's a potion of visibility.
Yep.
Yep. 1 hour.
1 hour. All right.
I'll turn into 42069.
1 hour. Anything you wear carries invisible with you.
To be too high level to be asked any question.
Well, just pretend to be an asshole and just say, "I don't have time for this. Shut up."
No.
Okay.
Well, now
Okay.
you'll be.
Get the way.
So you look like an Eltharian. He's invisible.
Donate.
Okay. Come out. I'll. Is there food here? Bread?
There is lots
I'll
of it.
take like a chunk of bread. Open the door.
I take the bread through it. I don't think that's protocol. That's not protocol. Just go. I gotta play intelligence 14,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's not protocol.
Yeah, yeah. That would not have
walk
looked
down
right.
the hall. I'll like.
They're just like,
Yeah. Let's salute back.
I was involved in the capture. You know.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, yeah.
You were the one who took them to the interrogation.
Oh, of course, yes.
I'll just be like,
all right. I'll continue just walking.
I'll second the story work. I'll
Cut
go
along
above
the
them.
walls.
Yeah.
And I will count the doors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 is mysteriously covered.
Continuing on your way down, there should be 8 doors.
Yeah, but it's covered.
Oh, I see. Yes, from your point of
8?
view, it is. No,
Nope.
the far over. Yep, there's one there.
Okay.
Intelligence.
Along your
14.
way down, from behind you do hear the lumbering steps.
They're way down a distance.
Yeah, but
right?
they're doing
Yeah,
this
they're- yeah,
direction.
that's right.
so.
So they're coming toward us, right?
That's right.
Yeah, at the rate of 10 feet per round, though.
Yeah.
Is there anyone around us?
There's occasionally a soldier will just kind of move around. It seems like the place was on high alert. And everyone's kind of calming down and getting back to what they were doing. You see a lot of them go into various doors along this wall, kind of just like opening and like going in, and you can hear the sounds of armor being kind of doffed. And
Okay.
it seems like perhaps several of the soldiers are holed up in these rooms. As you make your way
Tapping
down.
Gambit's ass is like,
I can't let those things get close to me. You said they detect magic.
You also haven't been moving at a wicked fast
No.
pace because you're just leisurely
They are
making
coming.
your way down.
All right, I'll try and open the door.
Okay, so making your way down to door 8.
Yeah.
All right.
do we get to open this?
Yeah, you can pull that off.
Perfect.
Yep.
Yeah.
mm,
How the fort?
So what looks to have at one point been a dormitory has been repurposed to hold with cages.
Cages.
I don't know why you're handing them to me. I'm a bit far.
Don't worry, Tom. I got it.
Now I will say,
Stellar job.
Yeah, that's what you get.
I can't wait till
Somebody
Fredo after
just-
this.
Flicking them,
just
just
for
crazy.
one. There you go. Yeah. What I should actually say momentarily before we do that is when you reach the door, there is a lock upon it.
There was a lock upon it.
That, in fact, is not breach of visibility
Yeah,
That's right.
Go for it.
it will just magically open.
because you were not attacking or casting a spell.
17 plus
Punch it.
my thieves' tools would put me to a solid 24.
That'll get past the arcane lock.
I
will
literally
mine.
just go like,
I will mime, keying it.
Yeah. So as you begin to pick, you realize this is a magically reinforced lock, and you kind of have to,
I was like, oh, yeah, magic. Phew.
yeah,
Oh, so
really
you know what
get
I'll
in there.
do? What I'll do is I'll just like take one of the cloth of Rennick daggers and just
I mean, that's an automatic success.
Yeah,
so
that's
you could just do that. But yes, the door then swings open, and you do see the dormitory repurposed into prison. You can see an unconscious Jowdrad and Dovrik kind of just slumped over one of the corner, all of their gear stripped from them.
Where's their gear?
In the chest right next to the stuff. I
All
would imagine.
locked?
Oh, yeah.
Not anymore. I'll just tap with the Rennick thing and then
Well,
pick.
those are regularly locked. Those
Oh,
are locked
well.
normally.
All right. Well, let's get them open here. 14 on the cage. One cage. We'll
Yep.
do Jowdrad's. No, we'll do Dover's
Well,
cage.
I was also going to say, in one of the cages, you see the two of them. The other cage, you see 4 robed individuals covered in little nicks and scratches and scars, and you see their fingers are all like mangled and in different positions, and their lips have been like sewn shut. And they're just kind of like slumped again with their hair cascading down over their face and kind of just bloody cakes all over their bodies.
I'll get to you.
They sort of like weakly raise their head, barely even paying attention to what's happening.
That door's open.
Yep.
Are they unconscious?
Yes. They don't appear to be dying.
Are they withered?
They don't appear to be. That's worn off.
I mean, doing his luck, maybe
Only
not.
for a minute. So.
Yeah. They
Two
don't
corks
have-
go up.
Yeah.
Dovrik.
You get.
Gambit, are you standing out in the hallway or have you come into the room?
6.
That's
If the
not
zombies are coming, I'm
Jodradius?
gonna come in.
Okay. And
You
you're gonna
get
close the door behind you?
Yeah.
8.
Very good.
Who? Sorry.
You're 8.
8.
Idiots.
No.
Stupid
Idiot.
dwarf.
It. They're not plural.
I'm
Well, actually, you
Singular.
just hear me. You don't even see me.
Jowdrad just stares off
Okay, you
into
can see
space.
2
Doesn't
potion
move.
bottles appear, and then
They're just liquid falling
As soon,
down.
as soon as you pulled out the empty potion vial back, he swallows and he just looks at you
Can't
I
see
go-
me.
Why did you go
in your direction.
in the room?
Doesn't answer, and he just sits.
Beat your ass back into
Jowdrad, I'm
unconsciousness.
usually on your side.
He died for your sins.
That's all
you-
anyone seems
you-
to do these days.
While that happens,
George?
all you hear is,
I'm sorry.
and the
What?
chest opens.
I'm
and
sorry.
that's it.
About?
It's about killing you.
There's
What?
there's a lot of cool stuff in there. There's
It
like
was you?
all of his stuff and all
Yes.
of their stuff.
I wasn't looking.
As
Unfortunately,
well as just lots of
I
accoutrement.
wasn't in full control. I tried my best to stab my own shield, but I missed and stabbed you instead.
I'm taking their healing potions
Okay,
as reimbursement.
sure.
You can
No.
try.
No, you don't have your stuff on you. It's all in the chest.
Oh, well, fine.
He's just looting it.
I'm looting the chest.
I'm like,
Do I have my stuff?
No. They stripped the body. Of course they stripped the dead
Would you also
body.
like to take my 71
am I
gold
just
that I was
naked?
holding out?
No.
Well, I mean, I'm altered
Sure.
self right now. To be,
That's true. Yeah, that's fair.
He had 71 gold. He was holding out on. Not
we
anymore.
have 8 minutes until there's a naked Goliath in here.
not if we close the
Yeah, all
door.
of Gambit's closer.
All right, I'll
What would
take
you
myself
like
out.
to do, Gambit?
I'll frantically look for my pouch with 6 gold in it.
There it is. We found the pouch anyway.
There's not 6 gold in it anymore.
My gold.
I'm going to ask a very
Peanuts,
important
they took
question.
My gold. Ow, bastards.
He stands up and kind of like gets out of the cage slowly and goes,
I don't think the gold would be in there. I feel like they just take that.
Yeah. Yeah, that,
74 gold.
Yeah, no gold.
71 gold.
Yeah,
No,
all-
no,
all-
no-
all
no
your
gold.
has been taken by the Eltharians.
Cool.
yeah.
Why did you follow me?
Anything magical you had, they definitely put in that
Because
chest, though.
I was worried you would die, get captured, be awoken, die, awoken, die, awoken,
And what?
Just like that boy.
and you would be gone forever.
We didn't want the gambit maneuver to be
George.
performed on you.
Athos Merryforth Basil Isaac Trubery.
That is my name.
The
How
11.
probably the... Sure, Captain.
Nah, I should change that.
We are on the 11th.
What do I always say? What have I said since we got into this nightmare? What have I
Choose the
said?
peaceful option.
I always know, not the peaceful option. I choose peace. I've killed so many people who were worth it. I've killed a few that weren't, and I've killed a whole drove that I couldn't classify either which way. And I'm tired. So, every time that I die, you all find more favorable positions. It's because I die. Except this time, I was hoping that room had the circle. I was hoping that room might have been a point at which I could flank from another side, find some other things, give us options. Happened to be Couple of elf bastards trying to kill me.
That's gonna be
Now-
every room.
No, every room hasn't been elf bastards trying to kill us.
No,
Starbreeze.
every
Pay
bastard has
attention,
been
please.
people trying to murder us, though.
The
Keep
point
up.
is, I can take the time. I can take the hits. You all, you've got tenure. Wherever Keymaster is,
He doesn't
he's
have
got
tenure.
rutabagas and carrots.
A little bit of pepper. But you can't even see it. You just suddenly you're
Danger sense.
And other such things.
it's not an attack.
Children love his antics up on the Doverick has people to pay.
Pepper.
His mercenary group isn't shit without him. I've got my mandolin on a little hill off the side of a floating island.
Mandolin just floats out of the chest.
I would come in here with that. And that's what I got.
Listen,
I don't care anymore if I make it out of here.
Okay, well,
But the rest of you have to.
Can I give you a less selfless reason to stay with the plan? And you did touch on it slightly, but we need you to get out. And so you can throw your life away recklessly as much as you wish. What if it's going to put us at harm, which it will do, as has just been seen.
In that specific situation, I suppose you're right.
So,
No.
how about we get out of here together, and then you can toss yourself towards any army you wish.
But
I will point it out here. After all of this is said and done,
I do want to just
I
to
wouldn't
clarify,
say.
I want to put a guard outside, like just a little bit outside the door, because obviously this room is guarded.
Like we walked past the guard.
Yeah. Well, you walk past a bunch of people.
I
Just-
wouldn't.
There is a guy specifically stationed at this door.
I wouldn't say no if in the future, once we get out of this, you want to be paid for your work playing the mandolin. I am
It's
sure.
not about the money. It's
I'd
not
s-
even about the compensation.
When we first worked
Listen.
together, our duty.
Where's Keymaster?
you can just hear us. Yeah.
Stop on the ceiling.
When I'll be walking to different points in the room as I'm talking.
When we first worked together, if you remember, we were told by the Lunalian Council they wanted us to go and stop the tower from entering Imaria. Do you realize that we were once the champions? Forget those other people on the other continents that are always fighting for freedom and all this other weird shit. We were the ones that were stopping the problems from happening to Imaria. Why would we give up on that now?
You forget who I am, Keymaster.
You forget who you are. That's the
I'm
problem.
Bane-clad for a reason. I freed all those people who wanted to be free, Lunalia or not.
And they're always going to come back. So we always need to stand up for what's right. And we can't let this wizard or whoever this person is who's trying to control us in this tower continue with this silly game. I say we choose the path of life, and then we deny the wizard the opportunity.
I will keep dying, and I will keep coming back. And life, yes, we will take all of this life, and we will finally put that silly wraith and his weird pet pseudo-dragon to death. Eventually, when I am brittle and broken, and hopefully with a tad bit more inches on the whole hairline. Yes.
It's getting there.
It's weird that your butt hasn't really grown at all.
I'm wearing a kilt still. There
I
is.
looked up.
Well then, Jodrad,
Okay.
Jodrad, wouldn't it be good for you to have your final stand on the battlefield at the edge of the Vale with the captain and with me? And hell, who knows where Cray is? And perhaps with tenure.
He's got tenure. He has to go back to his tower.
I think Gambit would love to unleash on a couple of my roots. The point is,
I will come along. I'm not saying I wish to stay here.
there is no come along. There
I
is,
will come
you're in
along.
this to win this. We have to get out together. We can do this together. Look
Whatever
what happens.
semantics you want to call it, I'll come out with you on the other end.
Listen,
But rushing into a room with two shambling zombie things and two elf wizards, maybe not exactly the best thing I could have done. Also, probably not the best thing for the two of you to follow me.
we
You were very
Once
outnumbered.
protected.
Well,
I have something.
What I was going to do is, after knocking them over, seeing this was a terrible idea, I was either going to try to kill the woman and then run out the other side, but I was betting on the fact that those zombies were, in fact, actually slow. They seemed to get some pep in their dead step as soon as I got in their way.
I'm studying the wizards. They're just listening to this whole conversation.
They've started to kind of start to pay more attention as they're kind of looking at each other and
I'm just gonna reach into the cage and just kind of grab one and like
grab his like gnarled.
bring him
every
toward
finger-
the cage.
Each of their fingers seem to have been broken in several places and then kind of like regrown up. So they're all
need
mangled.
you just to like just pucker up like you're gonna give me a kiss.
What?
It says the invisible person.
Yeah,
Their lips are sewn
yeah.
together.
Well, I'm just gonna just pucker up. I'm just gonna a nice, really precise like slice across the stitches.
While this is happening.
I'm getting dressed.
Oh shit, we got neighbors. I didn't even know that.
Oh, see you. And in a mist of flash, he's now kind of just like stumbling out of the cage. And
Why
into
would
the
you
other part of the
waste
room.
it?
I'll just unlock the lock.
I needed to know that I still could.
How long have you been in here?
Time.
Are they elven or?
There's half elf, human, elf.
Look, I'm shit at persuading anyone to do anything, but I'm gonna just tell it to you straight. We're getting out of here. Us four. No matter what. We're out. The elven woman and man in the other room, those whoever the heck they are.
Carneal, those traitors.
Andil and Carneal.
Help us take them out. We'll get you out of here.
I mean,
I don't know if I have much left in me,
tell you what.
but I would happily die and know that they also will be joining me and continue this existence.
And you
Alternatively,
see the other mages just kind of like nod their heads.
Look, 2 mages better than no mages.
There's
And-
4 of them in there.
alternatively,
There's 4 of them.
That makes
perhaps we use the teleportation to leave.
We could.
Thinking this out of here. The teleportation is turned off. Between the 5 of you, I am sure
Getting
That
out
you
would
are
be wonderful.
able to put it
and I would
together.
also love to stick it to those 2.
That's fair, but
Can any of
understand.
you get out? Like, can any of you teleport?
Not without our components. But we can use the circle in the ritual room or back in the main area if it hasn't been destroyed and tampered with.
I mean, the
How did it-
circle at that end of the room.
You know where the other circle? You know where the circle is?
It's there still. I'm
Not the
sure if it's
Myconium
tampered
circle,
with.
but you know the circle that's not where the Myconiums are?
Yes,
Oh,
the
good. we
ritual
have a-
room.
Yes.
Against
Is that like
So this has
that
been
way?
like, how long has this been?
This has probably been about
20 minutes?
20 minutes total.
So
yeah.
you
Got my
guys
armor
if they
back.
take a short rest, they'll arcane recovery, right?
Yeah.
What's preventing them from doing that?
Are they? Yeah.
Nothing really. They have some difficulty with spells considering that their hands are.
Would healing
kind of
pots
mangled
help?
up. Not really. They can only do Misty Step because it's vocal only. So
Question. Is there any basic components you require to cast spells in your current state?
Many. A wand or a staff would be very helpful too.
Is it in the chest?
no.
Oh, let's try.
I mean,
Okay.
we could try.
If I could get mine from my locker,
I doubt it
assuming
is
it's
there.
still there.
Did you all used to
But-
live here before they kicked in the door?
Yes.
All right. I don't really have anything of
You can
grand
get
use.
if you seek to escape. We're not going to be able to modify anything, but
You can tell him how to.
We can't leave these guys here.
No, that's why we're coming and we're not picking more fights.
I could maybe
That's just-
temporarily fix your situation.
They were in prison. They must be freed.
Let's get everyone
how
out of
would you
here.
do this?
Were you aware when I came in here I looked different?
Yes.
And then I very gruesomely shrunk. Well,
It was
bruised
horrifying,
into-
yes.
And then I lost all my clothes.
Yeah.
And then Stone's endurance kicked in.
It actually changes your being. temporarily. It'd be rather painful coming back, I'm afraid, because it would re-break all your bones. For 10 minutes, you could be your former self.
That'd be enough.
You got 4 of those?
We just need some sort of.
Oh,
I
it
have-
would alter. Oh,
We just
I
need an
have
arcane implement, such as a crystal, an orb, a staff, or a rod,
I
a
mean-
wand.
perhaps.
Did I see
Perhaps
any of
the
those anywhere?
Myconid sovereign might have like a branch
No.
wand or something.
Sovereign might do it. I'll be back. Wait. The door's closed, right?
That's right, and there's
So
a
that-
guard
yeah.
outside.
I need to get out.
We might. Do we want to try and take this time to maybe even just take a short
That's what I'm thinking.
because they're not gonna they're gonna think everyone's imprisoned.
But
here.
I need to get out because I need to go back to the Myconids and get more healing pots.
If we're gonna do that, I
But
will
if I
need
open
to
the
doff
door.
my armor.
What? No. It's a
If
short
someone
rest.
opens up the door, I don't want them to see
How long was you off
me in a
yourself?
Gitzo with armor.
10 minutes.
That's
Oh, I mean,
yeah.
look,
Like,
if
they're gonna
somebody,
they're gonna
if
check
somebody
up on us.
opens the door, I'll kill him. How about that? I'll close the door behind them, and we'll wrestle on the ground. And I'll
Sure.
punch the lights out.
I will perpetually prepare to
Just-
slam doors on people,
I'm gonna just lean up against that wall.
and I'll be on the
there.
other side of the door.
What if you can Misty Step, correct?
I think so.
Wait, don't.
Let's everyone take a breather. You go see if you can find something
As
with.
soon as that door opens, there was a
can
guard
go.
waiting there.
Do you have to see to Misty Step?
Yes.
You have to see where
Big
you're
dimension
going.
door.
Yeah.
Is there a keyhole?
Yeah.
So that they could do that and pop out the door.
But
But
they could.
they would not be invisible.
No, very much not.
Look,
If the Shambling
I
Mountains
say
go by?
I say we try to take a brief
they've
short
gone back
rest, then reevaluate. Because at that point, maybe that guy will go for a break. Maybe there'll be a shift change. There'll be a moment.
Okay.
And while we're in here, I mean, if anybody comes in here, it's probably one person checking on us, and then I will just eat them with the mouth.
So I will explain to them during this
Oh.
time. You want to leave?
I'm going to.
I will give them each a bread roll.
They scarf it down immediately.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll give a rations to the other two. So
Yeah.
get on to eight rations. Okay, so
Sounds
here's
like
what I'm
you
going
had
to
a plan.
do. What's that?
You have a plan?
Well, it's a risk, but we'll see.
Ooh.
My plan's already working. My cunning.
The door when we first opened it was a pretty silent door, right?
Yeah.
Just stuff at the top.
If I stealth the door open
Mm-hmm.
enough for me to slip out and then stealth it closed,
Yeah.
there's no reason for them to suspect anything. I just have to be stupid quiet.
Yeah, as
You
long as they're
look
not
through the
looking directly
keyhole,
at it, which
they're
Wait
not.
until
He's
the
a
guy
guard.
looks
they
down
probably-
the
He's
hallway.
off cue, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
All right, I'll give myself advantage.
They're also no longer on alert, so that helps.
Yeah.
I'm
Just
gonna
wait
give myself
until he
advantage.
Okay.
looks
And I'm
down the
going to
hallway.
stealth the door open just enough
Okay.
quietly for me to slip out and then close it.
Okay.
So
So
I
that's
still
one
have invisibility
inspiration
for like
down.
40 minutes, right? Yeah, so one inspiration down. Wow, okay. That's not bad.
Reroll.
What? I mean, we're looking for like 15 or higher at the
Yeah, I'm
top
at
end.
15 right now.
I think
but
that's
15s
fine.
Might not, maybe.
I mean, most.
Actually, you know what? By the time the door's closed again, he'll notice that something happened and I'm invisible. So he's
Yeah.
Yeah, you're trying to just be careful about opening the door. And
Oh
closing
wait,
the
you.
door, essentially.
Yeah.
15 for my stealth. I just want to slip out.
That'll do it.
fast.
He's not on high alert, so
Yeah.
that'll get
And
get
then
done.
I'm going to slink past because knowing that those zombies are going that way.
Yep.
I will just try to slink down the hallway and follow.
Sure. If you
Is that
want,
door
If
closed?
you want, you can reveal the rest of the hallway there.
Is that door closed?
There's a bit more to it
Oh,
as well.
yeah.
Yeah, the door would be
Flip that
closed
one
again,
back.
yeah.
I'll follow those guys. I'll wait as soon as they cross the bend,
So
and then I'm going to
you
make
do
my
notice
way.
that the area does kind of pop out a little bit. You can see some like alcoves and things. It looks like there used to be some stuff here, but it's all been like torn and ripped down and removed, and it's still just bare empty now.
Essentially, as quickly and as stealthily as possible, I'm going to make my way back to the Myconids.
Okay.
And I will bargain for spell componentry
Sure.
and potions to heal these guys.
Yeah.
Is everyone okay if I
Um,
spend the money on that?
Do you think you have everyone's money?
Yeah, but I'm still a team player.
No, but
Listen, spell components to these guys are great. Staves,
It's
like
fine.
spell
How much would
foci.
it cost? We'll start with that. How much would it cost for?
A spell
um,
component pouch is what, 25?
like-
Is that how much it is?
I'll
Well,
double
I-
check, but that sounds right to me.
How much is a wand? Might be less.
Do you want something for all of them? For 100 gold, you can get enough stuff for them to be able to cast basic spells.
Okay, I'll spend the Amaran Express because what's the max on the Amaran Express?
It was at 100, I think. It was
No, but what's the max?
maximum was like 200 or something.
Okay, so I want
Well,
to empty it.
we
'cause
have-
need that. So I'll spend the amount. I'll charge it, and I'll get all the componentry that we need there.
Okay.
And I will spend.
Pleasure doing business.
I will. Should we kill them?
Short rest.
Oh.
Also, they could spend hit.
Yeah, they're
Um,
doing a short rest, right?
Could you get wands instead of component pouches?
More elixirs might
No.
actually fix
No?
the bones.
He can give
Staffs
you
instead?
give you herbs and stuff. but
Okay.
he won't be able to give you like magically. Well,
No,
No,
like,
that's
there-
the-
there-
Like,
no, like,
as-
there's a
Don't
U
have to
wand
use
that
my
is like a
look,
spellcasting focus.
okay, look, yeah,
Yeah.
he
Well,
can
that's
give
for
you, he
druids,
can give you
though.
stuff you need to cast spells for a total of 100 gold. He'll give
Okay,
it
so
for
it's just the component pouch.
Okay.
Okay, I was just
I
wondering.
will
if
tell
you-
them after I pay them the 100 for all the components. I will say after the transaction, I'll be like, "This is for the wizards that lived here before. They're imprisoned, and we're helping them free."
Will they retain my sovereignty?
Yes.
I can ask them, and I don't think they're in a position to bargain. No.
Very good.
Can you help me heal them? Elixirs of health would be very, very helpful to them.
Give me a persuasion.
Persuade.
I think
You know
this
what,
is
I
worth
will-
the
I
I'll
advantage.
spend one on this
Well,
one.
we can't.
Advantage.
I will
Why not?
spend one to give advantage on this because I think this is an important.
This is a
roll.
very important thing.
This is a roleplay roll.
I mean,
Natural 20! It was hidden under the dagger. It's like the Necronomicon die was a 3, and the old ooze die was 20.
If you can make them ensure the sovereignty remains, I would prefer them over the green ones.
Well, of course. Duh.
You may take this.
And he'll just kind of produce a pulsating red mushroom in the shape of a heart.
What the hell's this?
How very Mario Brothers.
It will restore them.
Keymaster's now looking at it like a rogue, being like, "Huh, no, he'll." He's just like, "Oh, awesome."
The future of your business transactions with the mycelium market will depend on what you do with that.
I'm not going to keep it.
and also, how are they going to know about it when you're out there?
After all, why shouldn't I keep it?
Yeah,
It's
I'll steal it.
No one will ever know.
I'm not gonna keep it.
I'm not going to keep it. No. All right, I will.
Spoiler, he kept it.
No, I will make my way back.
Okay.
And then I get to the door. There's the guard there still, right?
Yep.
He's just doing his thing.
Certainly is boring now without
hey.
the high alert.
Hey, a little bit of pepper in the air.
Door. Yeah, I think that works.
Okay.
Emerging back into the room, you can all complete your short rest.
And I give
Give
my
the mages,
visibility goes away now.
as they will restore some of their capabilities and the ability to cast spells. And that is where we shall end the session for today.
Can I say to the mages before we call it?
Yes.
I'll say, before I give them to them, I'll say,
This for your word that you will let the Myconids keep their sovereignty in here.
That will help us remove the green blades from this place and bring vengeance to the two betrayers. I will gladly allow them to keep their greenhouse.
insight. I mean, they could be lying for all I know. 6,
All right. What's your passive perception?
11.
I mean, I've become quite good at insightfulness.
You must give the word.
So, while he's doing that,
Give it a
like
shot.
just making sure that he makes his deal. Oh, I am, 19. Are they lying?
He does have something you notice on his neck is a tattoo. And ordinarily, this wouldn't mean much to you, but you would recognize this as the sigil of the Exuromane.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, they wouldn't mind them.
Why don't you? What?
The Great High.
What are they?
The Exuromane are colloquially known by the common folk of Amaria as mages without morals. Now, it is not uncommon for a mage to have such a tattoo and be a member of the Exuromane. It really, there are separate different sects of the faction depending on kind of their own ideals. So from this, you could glean that, yeah, you might let them live. You might burn it all down. It really just depends. But they don't appear to be in a situation where they can argue. And you're not getting the sense that they're like being malicious. But you do get the sense that so long as it serves their interest, they will likely maintain this alliance. But
They are.
Tell me that later.
Yeah. I'll just thought I'm like, yes, they have been quite helpful in allowing us the opportunity to escape and keeping us fighting these dirty Arthurians. And I am sure that if you come across any towers that they have spread their routes to, they'll also be of
we
great
must
assistance
notify
then.
Kellingan authorities that the Arthurians have taken root in this place, and they shall be expunged.
Yes, we have a few other things, and I'll start telling them about like some of the other towers. I'm like, they're all
Oh,
they're all working together.
I'm pretty
Go
sure,
have
though,
fun.
that after the Kalangan officials understand what's going on here, these Arthurians will pretty much just be
Chumps change!